Well, happy 4th of July. Well, I guess now it's the 5th of July to all of you out there. I hope that you are all enjoying your freedoms while you have it. Hopefully, it'll stay that way. I'm a little concerned about the state of the United States right now, but in reality, I hope we all stay free. You'll have to excuse me. Um, Slightly under the weather. Just very, very slightly under the weather. But I wanted to give everybody an update about my surgeries. I was officially there a pirate because I had both an eye patch and a peg leg. So that was kind of cool. I should have went around going, "Arr, I'm here to pillage your booties," but seemed a little out of place at the moment. Anyhow, I just wanted to wish you guys all a really happy Independence Day. And it was kind of symbolic for me, to be honest with you, because it's one of those things where, hey, Lady G, how are you, beautiful? It's one of those things where, like, my StreamYard ends tonight for my plan, and that's all the hours that I'm going to have. And so it's kind of like my independence from the internet, too. I mean, sure, I'll have the 20 hours a month or whatever it is, but I won't have all the stuff that I had once before. Hi, Justin. How are you, sweetheart? I hope you're good. Sorry, I don't see all that well still. I mean, I see better than what I did, but it's still not perfect. Sometimes the surgeries that I have to have for my eyes, I have to do more than once, I guess. So I don't know. Um, I'm glad you're doing good, Justin. I really am. I'm really glad when everybody's doing well, to be honest. I wish I could say I was more nefariously evil than I am. Because trust me, if I wanted to be an evil bitch, I could. But we make choices every day, don't we? Every day we make the choice as to who we are and what we're going to adhere to as human beings. And some things aren't that important to me. I'm more important. I put more importance on healing people than I do trying to make them hurt. Because I really don't want anybody to hurt. I mean, there is the saying even coined for it, right? Hurt people, hurt people. Who the fuck wants to be hurt all the time? It's crazy to me. All I know is this is I don't spend my days or nights watching other people's streams and recording them and clipping them and making AI of them. I don't do that. The human condition is something of mistakes that are always made, but some people choose those mistakes. Nonetheless, I'm not going to spend my days and nights up all night long recording people to catch them in the lies they tell. There's plenty of people around here that sees and knows what goes on. Plenty of people. Why would I have to waste my time inundated in darkness? I choose not to do that. Doesn't make me better than them. It just makes me different. You know what I mean? Hi, Tony. How are you, sweetheart? I hope you all had a really, really, really good 4th of July. Because I think sometimes we forget that we are independent people. You know? Hi, Night Rider. How are you, honey? We are independent people. We are not a collective. We are not a community. We are not a hive mind. And the more people that go along the hive mind that things are appropriate the way they are, the less and less that I need to be here. You know, I watch people who have literally spent, I don't know, I mean, months, years fighting each other. Hate bond. Hate bond. And for what? So they can become friends with the people that they've tried to disparage. Why not just try to work it out from the beginning instead of, like, stalking people's kids and doxing them, putting up revenge porn, lying, smear campaigns? To some extent, I think to myself, what's the point of all that? I don't understand it. There's plenty of people that have done me wrong here, including people that I deeply loved. But they could have come out of the woodwork and they could have said something and they could have did something, but they didn't. That's not how our world works these days. You understand? It's not content if you de-escalate. You have to put their asses to a fire and boil them up like turtles. You know? I'm just not into that. I'm really not. In fact, I chose this time slot to go up, so many people won't be here. They can listen to it afterwards if they choose. If not, then it'll sit here as an archive, like a public diary of what I think about in the middle of the night. Lord have mercy for you all. The truth of the matter is in your real life, none of this shit matters. You know what matters the most? Who loves you, that you're comfortable in your space, that you feel good about yourself, that you do create a sense of service in your fellow humans, with your fellow humans. I mean, there is strength in numbers. There is. There's lots of strength in numbers. In fact, they can push a narrative so fast. We've all watched that on just regular media, just the news. They take a story, they push a false narrative, and the more people that believe it and pass it around, well, that's the status quo. A lot of people don't do their research. They don't take the time. And you can't change what people think once they think it. You never will be able to. By the way, have any of you seen Coetzee? Like, I haven't seen Coetzee in a long, long, long time. I don't even know what that's all about. Have you been, Tony? I really haven't got to talk to you because I know you really go to acid trips. And after that last thing with acid trip, I have no desire to speak to him anymore at all. I feel the same way about Raging Demon. I stuck my neck out for those dudes, both of them. Because I know what it's like to, have a collective of people come together to try to disparage you and trash you. And a lot of times in these atmospheres, people get pushed to that. They feel like their backs are against the wall, you know? Demon always does me dirty, I guess. I don't know. He does it behind the scenes. It's all right. Can I be honest with you, Justin? Almost every single person I've met here has done me dirty. If I spent my time going after each and every one of them, That's all I'd be doing is sitting in my own anger, plotting my revenge. It's not that I can't do it, I just refuse to do it. When you're in, hi, Dirt Guy, how are you? When you're in the position that I'm in as a human being, you have a choice to make. You can either sit in the same misery that these people are doing in order to make themselves feel better about, I don't know, feeling less than, which is ridiculous because I'm no better than anybody else. Maybe a little closer to death than most of them. And, but I never go around here saying I'm better. I just don't do the things that they actually do. The things they accuse me of doing is what they're doing, not me. I don't hate Bond and I don't stalk kids and I don't do any of that shit. It wouldn't be worth it to me. Like the whole wings of a butterfly thing in full effect. You know? Everything has forward motion. Good intentions, bad intentions, doesn't matter. Sometimes people are collectively hurt by something one person did. The funny thing to me is, even though sometimes it takes everything in my body to show restraint, especially when they're lying about me, which is a problem, I have grown to the conclusion, I've gone through the storm so many times, I just don't fucking care anymore what anybody fucking thinks. Why would I? I don't know what's going on with Coatsy. He just ditched out. He's ditched out. So did Elizabeth Rickard. But that's nothing new around here, is it? We're all a revolving door of people that come in, which to me, I've always questioned that to begin with, to be honest with you. I think people just change their clothes and come back in, and they're the same people over and over again. You're just looking at another profile that you banned. That's it. I haven't seen his channel up either. I don't know where Coatsy is. Somebody said to me the other day that they saw him somewhere, but I have no clue. I haven't seen him anywhere. But I'll be honest with you, I've mostly been trying to get away from this universe that's scooped into the Elderverse, which I am not a part of. If anything, I'm probably one of the most anti-Elderverse out there. I hope he's okay too. Hey, Tony, I missed you. It's good to see you. I'm glad I got to see you before I ended this stream. I want everybody to understand that the people that do come to my channel and support my channel, I care about. Not the ones that are trolling it, but the people, my friends here. I do have friends here. I love you guys. Thanks for giving me support over all these years. And please understand that I don't look at that lightly. I really don't. After everything that I've seen come and go here, those of you who have truly tried to be my friend, who have truly stood up for me, which I don't let people stand up for me most of the time because then these people come after them. But those of you, hi, Mr. A. I love you too, Justin. And you know what? I feel bad, Justin, a lot when I don't come up because I feel like you guys don't have a place to hang out. I'm one less place that you have to hang out together. As good people, as people that are trying to be a part of something That's a little bit better than, I don't know, the Jerry Springer show with shitty hosts. I need to clarify something with people when it comes to Cap. Um, Cap's not going to hurt you. Cap's not going to dox you. Cap's not going to do anything bad to you. Not trashing Cap, and nor will I ever trash Cap. Cap and I just don't get along anymore, and he's outgrown me. And that's a good thing. Because, when you take somebody under your wing and you show them what you know about the ropes and they do well, then, it's like watching your kids graduate from college and knowing that their next point in their life is for them to be independent. Does it hurt? In a way. It hurts in a way because, you've gotten used to somebody. They become, you know, part of your atmosphere. And when you're no longer part of that atmosphere anymore, you don't see as much of them. But I guess one of my things is ever since my husband died, which somebody was saying that I had a husband the other day and that I have glaucoma and that I want people in my chat. I don't. I actually don't. I've been running my chat for a while. In fact, when I did go up on panel, I would usually just go up on caps. And then I started wanting to find out more about what was going on with, you know, Kate and KK because, the guys were being thrown out of the powwow. That seemed a little extreme. But that being said, hi Patrick. But that being said, all I can tell you is this. Me, myself, and I basically decided to take myself away. Now, I wasn't sure if when I got this eye surgery, I would get more or less vision. Right now, it's a little bit better. The problem with my eye stuff is that I never know if it's over or not. It feels like my health in general, you know? I never know if it's gonna go well or not. Always given these horrible odds of this and you're gonna die type that. And I don't tell you guys about all that stuff because it's boring as fuck. And when people come on streams, they want to have a good time, they want to listen to music, or they want to watch people getting torn into pieces. My biggest streams are streams where I'm screaming at people on top of my lungs. Doing thing or sentient here that's basically ignored. When you tell people the truth, then they get upset because they've created these universes to not be truthful. They want to hide behind the mask, and that's fine. I'm just not good at hiding, and I'm not good at lying, and I'm not good at acting. I didn't practice that. I may live in California, but not everybody's trying to be a fucking star, man. In reality, all I really want is to be able to, I don't know, relate to people on some kind of level. Find myself within others and then hopefully be the change I wish to see. Improve myself and my internal dialogue as best as I can to serve a purpose for my family, for my friends, hell, just for people in general. Now, I may not be doing that so well, but I'm trying. I mean, that's my motivation. It was never money or fame or any of that shit. If anything, and this is going to sound sappy as all fuck, if anything, it was to help people find their strength in their feet. and to walk along this corridor and just and see life for what it is and not what you're making it to be. A lot of people are their own destruction. You don't have to do anything. I don't know if we all try, Patrick. I don't I don't see that as a truism at all. I don't think everybody tries to be decent human beings here. I think a lot of people try to be the worst human beings they possibly can because it attracts attention. They don't care who they hurt, what they hurt, whose children they hurt, whose families they hurt. No, they want the attention. So it doesn't matter how many times they do it to me, I never give them what they want. And I never will. Because at the end of the day, they're going to be gone. And the only one who's going to be left sitting here is me. And I'm the one that's got to be okay with me, not them. Shit. I went through high school years ago. I don't do that whole, let's jump on the same sheeple train. Sheeple train, sheeple train. I don't do that. I've never done that. Why do you think I gave people a chance in real life to meet me? You think it's because I was trying to hide something? If I was trying to hide something, I would have met any of these pieces of shits in fucking real life. None of them. But I'm not afraid to be me, and I've never been afraid to be me, and I never will. Regardless, they come back and say I'm ugly or my pussy's wide or whatever. Must have been good enough to partake in for, the time to do it. And if you're that much of a hoe that you would, I don't know, fuck with somebody that you wouldn't fucking ever deal with, then I don't know what to say about that. That's more about them than it is about me. And I'm not going to sit here and keep on justifying beauty as a marker. Oh, she wears this, she wears that. Whatever, dude. Okay. Fuck me already. Who gives a shit? I don't recall having a fucking beauty contest around here. And if I did, I'm sure I'd be fine with the results. Because that's not what I do. That's not what I do. Oh man, I can't see who came in. Kim McKenna. Hi, Kim. Do I know you? It's a pleasure to see you, I suppose. I think you rolled into the wrong room. This is kind of like a fading room over here. But thanks for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate that. Welcome to my room of friends. They're very, very nice people. At least these ones are. Can't speak for some of the other people that come here. But it looks to me that we are safe tonight, my good friends. It's a quiet night on the prairie. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. Yes, it would be helpful if you guys texted me in caps. I can see it a little bit better. It's a little bit bigger of a font. But you don't have to. I'll try my best. You were in Captain's a while back. Well, welcome back, Kim. Captain is still up and actively streaming, I believe. I don't know if he's up right now, but I believe he still streams. I've gotten a couple notifications that he was there, and yesterday I went there and he was playing music and his audio was off, and I tried to help him a little bit, but then I left. It's difficult for me to put pressure on him because he and Di right now are not running our streams, co-running each other's streams. So he's at his stream, I'm at my stream. He's got his friends, I got my friends. We have mutual friends. But I wanted to explain to all of you that what happened between Cap and I is between Cap and I. And it doesn't mean that you're in danger or you shouldn't support his channel or any of those things. For the most part, Andrew is a very kind person. But I'm not so sure that I'm a good fit of a friend for anybody here, to be honest with you. I see things quite differently most of the times. I don't play like they play, I don't do what they do, and I never will. Somebody upsets me or somebody starts trolling me in somebody else's room, I just leave. It's not because I can't fight back, trust me. Those who know me know that I can fight back, not only verbally, but technologically if I wanted to. I just don't, because it's disingenuine. And I would like people to see the truth instead of what they make up, what they hate bond over. I mean, I'm sitting here watching people go to rooms that basically these people have tried to actively disparage these other people for years. For years. And I'll be honest with you, it nauseates me a little bit. I can't sit in the same room with them and not fucking make mention of them and how fucking fake that shit is. I don't know. I know them. I've been there for years. I watch them all. I know who they're flip flopping with and what they're doing. They'll call it content, but that's not really it. They're just weak. They just want the views. They'll do whatever they got to do to get it. Show their tits and ass, fucking make shit up, use other people as content who aren't there to defend themselves, push false narratives, whatever it is. Whatever it is that they're doing, you know, that's up to them. If they want to sit next to people who dox their children, you like tits? Well, not all tits are created equal, Justin. Some tits aren't that great. Anyways, as I run these hours out, I just wanted to take the opportunity for the last few hours that I had. I mean, I'll still have my 20 hours a month I could use if I so choose to, but I don't know. Can I be real with you guys? Kind of over this, all of this. What's the point of it? I came here to just watch people like you do on a bench. Watch people, try to learn about them, understand them, help when I could, be a friend when I could, fight for people that I cared about. All those people, they're all my enemies now for some reason. I don't know. Like I've been trying to figure it out for a long time, but the only thing I can come to the conclusion to is I just think differently than most people, I suppose. You like nips. Well, there's lots of nips in here. You guys all show Kim your titties. Show him your nips. Show them. I'm sorry, Kim. Are you a male or a female? Kim is kind of a bisexual name like Shannon. So, without hearing your voice, I don't know, and I don't want to misgender you. Lord knows if I misgender anybody, it'll be the most cut content in the universe. The fuck? You're not a hoe? You're male. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry. I have a bisexual name too. There's like Shannon Sharp and there's Shannon Me. There's girls, there's boys, there's unicorns. Hell, there's so many options these days. I don't even know if I'm speaking of anything correctly. I mean, I'm 49. I'll be 50 in a couple months, right? But back when was growing up, it was still you were a boy or a girl or you were, gay. There wasn't a whole lot of even trannies back then. mean, the closest thing we had to that was the YMCA, and those were guys dressed as guys. But, I mean, I'm sure they existed. It just wasn't a part of our everyday mentions. TV wasn't like that. In fact, people found it very sexually aggressive to flaunt things like that in front of children, and they believed that it would give them ideas they shouldn't have. And I don't know about most of you, but I grew up in, I was born in 75. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, but a lot of that for me was like they felt like, you know being homosexual or transgender or any of those other things was a really, really, really 55 isn't old, was a really, really tough road to go down socially. And back then it was like it wasn't considered normal to be homosexual or to feel displaced in your body as a gender you weren't. They didn't paint it that way. I mean, all that shit started coming up in like the 80s when we started getting AIDS and stuff like that. People were, oh, the gay people are spreading it. Isn't it funny that that really wasn't the case at all? 90s was your favorite decade? I gotta admit, I love the 90s too. And I love the 2000s only because that's when I was raising my babies. I cried a little bit today. Isn't that sad? Shannon cried. I'd love to listen to me cry. I swear to God. Cry, scream, and have a fucking hoot nanny. I just miss my kids when they were little kids and they were looking up at the fireworks and doing the sparklers, barbecues, and hot dogs. You know what I did today, y'all? I slept. Then I woke up and then I slept again. And I woke up and I slept again. No barbecue, no fireworks, none of that stuff. No little kids running around. As to where just even a couple years ago, that was more accessible for me. These days, it is not. I can't get up and make a feast for my family right now. I'm half fucking blind. Can barely read shit. It is a little bit better though. The black spots aren't as big in my eyes anymore. So I don't know. Maybe with some healing, some time. Hopefully, I won't have to go through this again because it's very painful. For some reason, the numbing agent doesn't work on my eyes well. So that's always fun. Some clockwork orange bullshit. Anyhow, today was kind of symbolic for me because I didn't freak out and go over there and restart my StreamYard again. I just didn't. I'm just gonna let it go. Sometimes that's healthier for everybody involved. I can't go anywhere without somebody showing up and trolling, so I want people to be good. I don't want them to be punished because of me, because they don't like me. Oh, well, I don't care if they don't like me. I'm not sure I like them, so the feeling's mutual. Hi, Richie. How are you? Yes, like Mad Max, some dystopian society. If I'm being real with you guys, I don't know how long of a society we're gonna fucking have. According to the world, we have aliens landing and war a coming. How disappointing will it be when we all close our eyes and wake up in the same fucking reality over and over and over again, like Groundhog Day? I mean, what if the key is escaping all of this? Not eating anybody and anything? I'm such a Disney girl, you know. I'm a hopeless romantic. I always have been. And this time on the internet that I've spent in these YouTube chats and the people that I've met and the things that I've learned, I can't say were things that helped my life any. But what it was it was an eye opener. It was something that I've learned from. And I guess learning from things is a good thing, but not all the things that I learned. In fact, I would say 97% of the things that I learned from the internet were not good things. They were not things that I wanted to know about life. In fact, there's a bliss in ignorance to some extent. It's like I always used to tell my mods, you don't like the content, don't go there. Don't listen to it. Who cares what they say about you? But people can't handle it. They want to know what other people are saying about them. Personally, I could give a fuck less. I've never been in competition with anybody but my own self to be better than I was yesterday. Nobody. I don't look at people as competition. I look at them as people. And it would have been nice to create a stream where people helped each other get through other things. Like there's things I've learned from, say, Glinda about my life because she lived through it already. I know that sounds so simple, but to be honest with you, when you're confused or where things don't make sense, and sometimes people have gone through it and they share with you what they learned or how they learned to cope with it, it's effective. It's effective. And for the most part, that's why I've even ran streams to begin with, to keep people safe, to keep them on track, to make them realize that a lot of this shit is not real and these people wouldn't say it to your face and they don't even know you. They've listened to some fucking crotchety old fucking fart somewhere who's got nothing better to do but talk shit and act like an asshole, create a movement. People get their feelings hurt. People are easily bruised. They say, oh, so and so did this, and then they clip it or whatever, else out of context, and everybody's on a fucking goddamn hyper fucking loop of retardery. Hi, Boomy. Happy 4th of July. Or I guess the mayhem afterwards. All I know is this. All I know is this. Is at the end of the day, my StreamYard access ends. I only have the 20 hours I do a month, which is more than I need for the amount of streaming I've been doing lately. Everybody talks about how I want to flood everybody in my stream. Yeah, I want to flood everybody in my stream. That's why I'm up all day long. No, that's not it. In fact, it's a lot easier being a chatter than it is a streamer. Because everything that comes up on my panel is blamed on me. Like I have some kind of foretelling of what they're going to talk about. All I can do is try to correct it while it's up on my panel. And let me tell you something, that doesn't help either. No, these people with the big panels, they allow these people on here that do those things because they feel like it gets the channel pumping. And they're not wrong. To some degree, hate bonding is a thing. How do you think Howard Stern got famous? How do you think the Jerry Show got famous and Steve Wilkos? It's not because they're spreading goodwill and joy and trying to help people out of their problems. It's because they're sensationalizing the human nature that requires us to tear each other apart. Because that's more exciting. Maybe more exciting, but also more damaging. But more exciting. Who wants to listen to some old bitch up here on a panel fucking talk about goodwill and being kind to others and showing empathy for people that may not have any? That's why they're acting that way. Sitting back behind stage and talking to them for hours while they're talking about killing themselves. Nobody wants to do that. No, what they want is they want the insanity. They want everybody to put on a show. People get bored easy. It's a 2 minute, 2 second type of world these days, people. You better come up with some shit for somebody, or else your panel is gonna fall flat. I'm not really a voyeur, to be honest with you, Kim. In fact, I enjoy streaming for the most part. I just gotten to the point now where I don't know. I just don't want to be like them. I don't want to not be able to find joy in my life. I don't want every second to be getting back at somebody or recording somebody's stream to, I don't know, make AI or clip it to be weird or whatever else. I don't want to do that. I want to help people. I want to heal people. I don't want to hurt anybody. And that's never been my goal. And there's not one person here who can say that I stream to hurt people. And if they do, they're just not being honest. You know, I'm one of the oldest people in these YouTube chats. One of the oldest. And I don't mean by chronological age, I mean by being here. I've seen so many people have streams that have come and go and whatnot. But I enjoyed the part where I got to, hi, Dixie. I enjoyed the part where I got to experience good people and all the bad people. I enjoyed the experience where I found some kind of kindredness within them that made me feel not so awkward. But they are so far and few between. So far and few between. And not everybody from places that I come from are here for money. They're really not. A lot of them are just very sad, lonely people who feel seen. Has nothing to do with money. And there's a whole group of people that I would call my friends that's what it's about. It's about money. It's about making money. Excuse me. But there's a whole other side of this where there's just a bunch of people that are sad and they don't feel seen. And when they run these streams, they feel seen. Or if they're on the panel in these streams, they feel seen. And I'm always one to protect the hardest cases, which means I get a lot of fucking, bullshit because of it. But every single one of these people that I've dealt with, hey, Kev. No, I am Patrick. I mean, like, there's just oh my God, I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. There's just a lot of people that need help, and I've gotten on my way to help some of them, and it blew up in my face, but everybody said it would. It still didn't stop me from trying, and it never will. See, not only am I Virgo, but I'm kind of very empathic in a way where I like to heal people. I like to fix the problem. But you can't help people that don't want to help themselves. Some people relish in this type of environment. Some people languish. I've been doing my part for a long time. And truth be told, it hasn't resonated into anything for me, but it occupies my busy mind. See, my problems aren't solvable. Like, I'm not going to be able to calculate how to fix my leg. It's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. That's a finality, right? I mean, all the altruism in the world, all the support, all the comfort isn't going to change my health issues. But you know what? My experience here, what I've dealt with, I thought maybe that could help change people to not feel so bad about themselves when these people go on a tirade because they love the way that you fucking cry or they love the way that you scream, you know? Or you're fantastically whimsical when it's to strew words together and laughter and they want to steal it, whatever they want to do with it, whatever their methods are. But a lot of people aren't here to be healed and they don't even want it. And they don't want honesty and they don't want the truth because if you do that, it's boring. God damn it, don't teach people how to love each other or themselves. Then we won't have no goddamn comment. We won't have any content. Will we charge people for? But where I come from, they don't even charge. The ones that charge are called e-beggars. They just spin out of control. They just want attention. And that's okay too, because we all have needs. It's just those aren't my needs. I got people going to other people's channels, doxing my name. They don't even know this person because they follow me around. And why, I don't know. Like I turn around and follow them around. Like I watch all their streams. I don't watch all their streams at all. I'm of the opinion that, what I don't know doesn't hurt me. Because everybody's going to talk their shit no matter what. So far, the big scandal with me is I'm ugly in real person, even though I've been on video, met people on person, and showed my pictures everywhere. I'm missing a leg, and somehow I'm lying about something that I've never seen evidence of me lying about. So, that being said, if they have to make up shit to make you look like shit, I mean, I had a 3-day expose done on how I was a criminal and nobody unearthed any fucking even violations. The one violation was a moving violation that was dismissed because guess what? I did have those things. Just stupid shit like that. Some shit that happened in my life when I was young that now I'm even questioning if I understood it correctly. Now that I've had to revisit it with my mother. I mean, this shit happened 35 years ago when I was basically a young teenager. I remember my memories, but as an adult, would it be the same if I went through that same process? Would it? Because when you're the victim in a situation and you're only 14 years old and you don't even understand what sex really is at that point, or all you can do is know how it was thrusted upon you. Yeah, man. What if I got it all wrong? Because my parents were actual parents. They dealt with it behind closed doors. They tried to fix it. So nobody was hurt. But in things like that, it's not always fixed. What? What, Richie? Oh, Justin, I don't care about what they say about me. I've never cared about what they said about me. The only way they get me fucking. The only way to get rid of fucking me is, or to piss me off, is to pick on somebody that I love. I've got broad shoulders. I've been fucked with my whole life. I don't let it fucking get to me. I never really have. Where I get fucked with is if you pick on somebody I love. Because I don't know, that mama bear comes out and I just want to tear people apart for somebody I give a fuck about. Which is why it was necessary for Cap and I to part ways too. The fact of the matter is Cap doesn't need to take on the ire that I've created over the last 10 years here for speaking my truth. Um, and he kind of outgrew me. I mean, it's to the point where he's built his stream up and I've taught him most everything that I've known. So it's time for him to take the mantle and run with it. I've always known that it would get to the point where I couldn't stream anymore. I'd always hoped that I would get better and that things would get better, but that hasn't been the case. My eyesight is still pretty fucking shaky. That's the thing, Richie, is I don't have to log in to watch any of this stuff. I've been gone for a little bit. I got all these emails today, because I was resting. Because here's a little secret: when you have eye surgery and it's sore and your eye feels like it's gonna pop out of your head, you want to close your eyes all the time. And I smoke weed, and I've been sleeping my ass off. So I've been trying to get better, but of course, people tell me that people are talking about me on their streams and whatnot. Of course, they do. In fact, that's when they talk about me most, is when they think I'm not around. Do I care? No. Do I go look it up? No. There was someone up on Kate's panel today, I guess, that I don't know, they couldn't resist talking about me when I've done nothing to them at all but be kind and tried to help them. But that's usually the way it goes for me. Because they need a key into the door. And for some reason they use me. Maybe because they're not afraid that I'm going to exploit them like other people do. But just because I don't exploit other people and tell people about other people, there's very few people I will warn people of. And trust me, if I warn you about somebody, pay attention. Because I won't go out of my way to warn somebody about somebody, because I know a lot of people fuck up and a lot of people change and a lot of people understand something. But if I'm warning you about something, you best believe I know from experience, and they're strange and they will fuck with you. They will fuck with your families. They will fuck with your fucking phone number. They will fuck with your address. Because they're not in the point of their development as a human being to understand not everything's about them. Well, surgery is awful, Flirty Diamond. I don't know if you've ever had eye surgery. They say that they numb your eyes, but for me, I guess the eye numbing agent doesn't work. It's some clockwork orange shit. But I've had to wear an eye patch like a pirate for 3 days. So I was making a joke of it every time I saw my kids. I was going, "Arr, walk the plank." Because when bad shit happens, sometimes you just gotta laugh at it. So nothing you can do to diffuse it at all. It just happens. I'm just glad that I have some of my eyesight back. I thank God for that. Is it top tits? No. Maybe, hopefully, as it heals, it will be. But right now, no. I still have trouble seeing, but it just wasn't as bad. Flirty Diamond, what can I do for you, young lady? The fact of the matter is I don't have anything to say on behalf of you and Raging Demon. And I'm not interested in hurting anybody. Not even you. even though he said some pretty harsh shit about me. But I'm not that caught up in myself, to be honest with you. I could probably say more bad shit about me than you could ever say about me, and people don't seem to understand that. In fact, I'm my own worst critic, always have been, always will be. Have you ever met an overachiever in your life, Flirty? You know, somebody that fucking takes homework home, that reads encyclopedias so they can know more than the rest of the fucking class? Hi, that's me. Call me Shannon. The truth of the matter is my invested interest was never, never hurting people here and never will be. As pissed off as I would get, because, oh man, I hate imbalance and injustice. As pissed off as I might get, and as many little fucking, I don't know, crash outs that I'll do, screaming at people for doing disgusting things to other people, the fact of the matter is I've never been into hurting people. I'm a Virgo, I'm a fixer. And if I can't fix things, I get frustrated. And the truth is, you simply can't fix other people. You know, you can only take the horse and lead it to water and hope that you were correct in your assessment that this would help them. But more often than not, it doesn't. It just gives them a platform, a bigger platform, and people love the damage. They love the damage. They don't want the healing. They never wanted the healing. The other day, I was in a waiting room at the inner core watching the huge 70-inch TV on the wall, watching the Food Network. Then my got to StreamYard link. I just ignored it. Yeah, you know, I used to have a good group of people that I used to hang out with. It was in between the newsroom people and, you know, the new kids on the other side of the block over there. The panelverse, I guess, is what they're calling it now, which is just like a mishmash of shit from everywhere. And, you know, I mean, it just works that way. Like, I've been doing this a long time, fellas and ladies and gents. Been doing this for a long time. A lot longer than you guys have even been on the net. And I thought at some point, somewhere in there, that maybe I was helping at least some people. Like, I remember there was this guy named Henry. It's one of the reasons why Josie got to call me to call him daddy, is so he would stop picking on him. And I thought, well, you know what? As humiliating and as disgusting as I feel calling this dork fucking daddy, at least he's not picking on Henry. And I was always that kid that when all the kids run around, you know, rushed around to beat on that one dorky kid or that one kid that had learning disabilities, I was always that one kid that was like, no, no, no. You know, I had a little sister. I'm the oldest sister. I've always been protective. I had children young. I protected my children. It's just kind of who I am on the inside. I can't help it. How many times I want to just go around and take the knife and fucking carve people's spines out of their back? Several. I get angry too. I hate when people hurt other people, especially innocent people. And we tend to project, right? We tend to project as people, don't we? Like if something bad happens to us and we see somebody walking into it, we're like, oh my God, they're going to do it to them. And you do everything to fucking warn them, save them, protect them. Well, at least I do. I can't help it. Trust me, you know how many pep talks I had backstage going, okay, you don't have to Captain Save-A-Ho everybody. They're adults. They know what they're doing. I can't help it. But it was a mistake. It was a mistake white knighting Henry. Because then what ultimately came about is that He stopped getting white knighted by me, and they started enjoying the fact that, you know, he could talk shit, just like Raging Demon. I took so many bullets for Raging Demon, man, and acid. So many for them. And they're not the only ones. Tiffany, so many bullets I took for VB, all of them. All of them that talk shit. Fucking Gotti took bullets for him too. And it's not because I like the abuse. It's because I'm protective of people I care about. And I don't like seeing people being cyberbullied in groups. It just reminds me of when I was in fucking junior high. And there was this one girl that went to our school. And she had disabilities. And she used a walker. And they used to call her Barbie in the walker. And they would yell at her. And she got really, really nasty because of it. Because she was always picked on. So I started hanging out with her and protecting her. You know, one day we were in the locker room and like I grew up with these girls, so I was never one of their enemies. In fact, I was probably one of the leaders to some extent. And these girls started throwing tampons at this little girl. And I basically told them to fuck off. I wasn't going to be their friend. And I was really good at sports when I was young. And in PE, nobody would pick her. So I was the first, because we had PE class together. She was always the first person I picked. Always. Because I knew nobody would pick her. And I didn't give a fuck about what those bitchy girls were saying. I mean, they were going through their own shit too. You know, going through puberty is a fucking bitch when you're a girl. They're trying to fit in, blah, 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 blah. They're trying to do their thing, chicken wing. You know, they're learning makeup and boys and all that other shit. So I wasn't interested in that. I was very much an academic and an athlete. Boys were the least things on my mind back in that day. So I took her everywhere with me. And many, many years later, I was at a foster freeze. And she was in there with her parents. And her parents came up and thanked me. And I just thought to myself, that's a very kind thing to say. But the fact of the matter is, everybody should be treating her with respect. Her name was Sophie. I'll never forget that experience ever. But just the fact that I helped somebody, because they were like, if you hadn't been there to help her acclimate, then she wouldn't have graduated. And that made me feel good, even though I didn't find out about it till years and years after it happened. It just made me feel good about myself. And maybe that part of me is what wants to be satiated here in these public streams. Not so much me, but feeling like I helped somebody else. Because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't anybody? I know it doesn't make sense to most people. Hi, Dixie baby. But it's just the way I am. And I can't help it. It's just who I am. Been like this for a long time. And I'm not, oh, Shannon's the saint. I'm not going that route. That's not what I'm going. I'm just telling you what my personality type is. If I got to the point where I'm calling you names, and I'm verbally abusing you, then you must have had to really fuck me over or fuck somebody else over that I love, because I just don't do that idly. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. It's actually to my detriment here to be that way. Y'all understand that, right? Like, if I was just out for myself, I could have got way fucking farther in this shit. If I played the way they played, I would have done it better. Way better. I would have walked them into it and then showed them the fucking evidence and then fucking smashed their fucking face into it. But I'm just not that motivated to do such things. I actually want everybody to be okay. I do. Call it my inner workings. It's just How I feel about it. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. I'm sorry you came in. I can't see. Is it Dixie who's talking? Fuck. Oh, it's Gina. Hi, Gina. How have you been? Oh my God, Turk too? Turk, I haven't seen you in forever, sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Like, I'm not expecting anybody to love me at all. Thank you for the love that you do give me from your heart. I appreciate it always. And you always have my heart too. All I know is this is I'm going to stop streaming. I mean, maybe once in a while I'll use the free hours on StreamYard. Um, you're not going to see me in anybody's rooms. I'm sorry. I don't really have anywhere to go anymore. They've all those people from the other side of the fence, from the old CNN rooms and stuff like that, they're all spread out into these other places that I go to now, and all they do is all I can do is inside scream to like people like Kate and Sandman, you don't know what you're letting out of the box. You don't know. And it's not going to be fun because these people have no jobs. They have no life, and they've been segregated from all their families from so long. This is their family. And as sad as that may be, it also means that they're used to the abuse and they're willing to go out of their way to abuse other people because nobody wants to hear the voice of reason. That's that's not great entertainment for the rest of them. They're all waiting for the next person to come around and they can beat the shit out of them. It's really funny because Sandman's using the metaphor for the red balloon, which is hilarious. Because for those of you who were around back in the day, um, I used to call my troller it, and I would hand him a red balloon, and it's kind of funny because the fact of the matter is they can make whoever they want into a villain any day of the week just by faking that shit. Because people don't really want to listen to the truth; they want the entertainment. So then they change their position from this is who I really am to, oh, this is just a character. We're all just scripting. Nobody's scripting. I mean, they may go in and poke a few people that they know are going to fucking go off and know, oh, if I put Shannon and BB in one room, there's going to be a fucking fight. If I put Tiffany and Shannon in a fucking room, there's going to be a fight. So you know what? I don't go where they're at. It's not because I'm afraid of them. It's because I don't give people what they want. Why would I give them what they want? Like, if they want unrest and if they want to create enemies, that's fine. But I don't choose that life. And I never fucking will. My God. Lord have mercy. I am on StreamYard. I am absolutely on StreamYard. But I wasn't really holding a panel. Hey, Nutsy, what's going on? How are you, Nuts? Hey, Kettles. Anyhow, I know what to do in order to get this channel to have fucking hundreds of people in it if I wanted to. But for me, it's not about quantity. It's about quality and projecting what I want put out in the world. I don't have to jump on everything everybody says all the time, and I don't have to explain myself. My biggest flaw here is what they've always told me. It's my ability to love people and defend them. It's a weakness to them. I have to be able to clone and act, and I'm not an actor nor an entertainer. I'm just me. Stupid ass me. So when they can't come after my character, they come after my looks. They post fake shit about me. And I don't really fucking care. Because the people who know me best, the people that know me in real life, they know. It doesn't matter what other people think. And I want to leave that with you guys before I end up not being as around as much as you guys might think I am. And no, I'm not going to go create an alt and go fucking lurk and watch people. No, what I'm going to try to do is focus on self. I don't want a boyfriend. Shit, I afraid to even make friends these days, much less be with somebody. I'm just going to work on myself. And I didn't want anybody to think that I abandoned them, because that's not it. There's plenty of you here that I would completely and totally hang out with if we were even close. But as you well know, the only people I'm close to is Randy and Pinky. They're about an hour from me, and I don't think we're going to be hanging out. No offense. I'm just not into it. I'm cool. I'm good with all that. Life's hard enough without entering into an arena that is already hard. Wait. Hold on, Dick. I'm trying to read. Okay, sweetie. I'm sorry, y'all. This is probably the shittiest stream ever because I can't read Dick. Okay. Uh, Shannon, they can stand up for themselves. Care about crap about what people say or do to me. I'm better than them, hun. Well, I'm not better than anybody, Dixie. I think in reality, a lot of these people are very decent human beings. They just are misled by the premise of the whole chat thing. And a lot of people don't feel seen in real life. And on the internet, they do. People that are normal people that work in grocery stores, that, you know, drive a bus. Oftentimes you walk by them every fucking day and you don't even notice them. But here on the internet, they can be anybody they want. They could be a celebrity and a superstar. They could post pictures of beautiful women or handsome men and pretend to be those people. And they feel stronger here doing that because there's an anonymity involved in all of that, isn't there? And they don't like being outed because people become attached to that profile character. The problem for me is I never came in here playing a character, and I'm not going to go out playing a character either. I've always just been me. Forever boring, interesting, ugly, pretty, stupid, fucking whatever. I mean, I got people telling people that, like, I don't know, like I'm shitting myself in a wheelchair and I'm fucking all these people and I'm fucking Cap and I'm fucking like, if you guys knew the reality of my situation and how isolated I truly am, that is such a ridiculous notion. But who am I to correct it? People believe what they want to believe. Doesn't matter if it's the truth or not. I mean, I could have came on here, fucking used a hell of a lot of filters, fucking faked my fucking body, done all kinds of fucking weird shit, and just met up with dudes and fucked them. But that's just not my deal, man. Never has been. I don't know what works for everybody, but I just know that I've got to the point where my physical condition has deteriorated pretty bad. And I'm not pointing the finger at anybody. It's really nice seeing you, by the way, Gina. Haven't seen you in so long. I did see Travers somewhere recently, though, and I was like, oh shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh, maybe it wasn't Travers. Maybe it was Celtic. I don't know. I think he was at Kate's. I don't know. Don't worry, Patrick. According to the internet, you're not missing anything. I'm a dead fish in bed with fucking a vagina so wide they can't even fill the walls. So you ain't missing out, Padre Patrick. No worries, no worries. Who wants to fuck a one-legged lady, old lady, anyways? With word. Oh my god, that was another thing. Somebody was clowning me about Werther's Originals. Who's that fucking weird bitch trying to hand out candy? Like, if you cannot fucking discern that everybody's calling me old and a grandma, and I'm fucking goddamn making fun of that, like grandma's got butterscotches in their fucking cardigans, then what am I to do with that? Like, I don't understand how that becomes some kind of weird bitch thing where, like, I'm fucking handing out candies to adults to what? Touch your big fat wiener? Get the fuck out of here. Take your little tiny fucking Toochie Poochie somewhere else, all right? I've seen fucking clits longer than your dick, all right? Fat boy, get the fuck out of here. So stupid. Julian Mate. Happy 4th of July, Australia. Okay. Do I know you, Julian? Sometimes I don't know how people end up here. This is kind of a small little fucking place, dude. Hi, Saffron. How's Brownie? Hope you had a good Independence Day. I know most people don't celebrate it. All I know is my dogs were pretty good. Hi, Freeside. Sorry, y'all. I'm slow with the reading. Justin Trudeau. Why is it calling? Oh, because your name is Justin T. I don't think he's Justin Trudeau. Are you from Canada, Justin? I never got that impression you were from Canada. Somehow I'm subbed up. Must have stumbled on a lie with you smoking green. More than likely. I don't smoke green on camera, but I do fancy myself a little fucking marijuana. I mean, that's my drug of choice. If you can call it a drug, I mean, it's basically a plant, but whatever. The fact is marijuana reduces glucose levels, which I have a problem with. Shannon, you and I have been on and off too. Have a great day. Have a great day in my life. Great guy in my life who loves me well. So he says. So everyone take care. I gotta go now. Bye. Bye, sweetheart. Thanks for checking in and saying goodbye. What are we talking about? Acid reflux now? Just gulp the lunch without spices. Ugh, acid reflux sucks, I guess. I don't know. I have GERD or whatever, so that sucks too. So I gets it. I gets it. Digestion shit sucks. My endocrine system's all fucked up. Has been for a while. Thanks for stopping by, Gina. It's always good to see you. Always good to see a friend that hasn't been around in a while. Always will be. And you know what's great about tonight is that these are some people that I've been friends with for a long time. Drugs made by man. Man made drugs, Julian? Yeah, I don't consider weed a drug either. But I also live in California where it's legal, so I'm not encouraging anybody to smoke weed or any children to try out weed. There's actually a medical purpose for why I use weed and also a party purpose. It just kills two birds with one stone, even though I'm not partying no more and never was really. I mean, I've been working my ass off since I was 15, but at least it helps with other ailments, not just with your glucose levels, but it also helps with pain management and other things. That's why they give it to cancer patients. You are loved, Gina. I hope you have a great fucking rest of your day, sweetheart. And enjoy that beautiful man you got going on over there. I'll enjoy not having any men, okay? No offense. I don't think I can make it through another fucking man anymore. Fuck that. I got wrecked. I got wrecked up in here. You know, it's funny though, because I talked to my ex not so recently ago. Well, one of my exes, probably not the ex that you think it is. And no, it's not Junior. Not Junior. I haven't talked to Junior in months. But I talked to Dave the other day. And it's funny when you haven't talked to somebody in a while how you realize how fucking funny they are and how they drew you into them the first time, you know, with their little charming bullshit. And Dave's a charmer until he's not. I mean, he absolutely is 100% a human being, so he's not always Mr. fucking funny pants. But he made me laugh. And that's always important for me, is that you laugh. Do I think David wants to get back with me or wants to fucking, you know, do the horizontal mambo? No, we're just friends. The truth is I really don't stay friends with my exes though. I mean, for however much it's like a tongue in cheek thing, like, yeah, we're friends. I don't really hang out with them. I learned my lesson with that. The truth is I don't know. Talking to your ex causes them problems anyways. They move on. The girl finds out that you're their ex. They get all fucking weirded out about it. You know, it's just not worth it. You laugh? Do you, Patrick? Do you have an evil laugh? There you go. And twist your little handlebar mustache while you're tying up the girls and putting them on the train tracks. I love to laugh. You can make me laugh. Then you're always in my heart. Heart signs with little fingers attached. Yes, welcome everyone. I didn't know. Am I missing people coming in? So I'm not trying to do all that. Oh shit, me too, Richie. Look, at this point in my life, I'd just be happy to find a fucking best friend that I could hang out with and smoke bowls with and eat cupcakes, which I never eat, but I always pretend that I'm eating them because in my mind, cupcakes are wonderful. Who doesn't like fucking cupcakes? Surrender the witch that doesn't like a cupcake, okay? Because the cupcakes are the shit. And if you know how to eat a cupcake, because there's a technique to it, you twist off the fucking bottom and you put that on top so it's like a piece of cake. So you get all, you don't have that big old thing of frosting on the top. It's funny. I used to call one of my boyfriends fucking cupcake because who doesn't like a fucking cupcake? Everybody likes cupcakes. Lots of lurkers? Not really. There's only 20 people in here. It's not lots of lurkers. Lurkers. Nobody gives a fuck about what I'm doing over here, sweets. As Sandman would say, I got the red balloon. I just don't fucking care. Fucking give me a bouquet of red balloons. Hey, thanks for stopping in. It was a pleasure fucking meeting you, darling. You're welcome anytime. If you ever see me up. Let's see. Remember those cupcakes that were wrapped in foil? What were those called? Those were called homemade cupcakes that your fucking mother made. Which are the best, by the way. That's what I'm saying, Patrick. Who doesn't love a fucking cupcake? I don't eat cupcakes anymore, but I can still dream of cupcakes. It's kind of like, sex. I don't have sex anymore, but I can dream of it. It's still a nice thought once in a while, right? Shit, Patrick. This is like I want to say the second or third month that I haven't had a regular fucking period. So like sex is like the last thing I'm thinking about. I was like, oh, you go through a ponfar when you're going through menopause or burp, 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 burp. Really? Because I'm just going all cold on all that shit. In fact, the longer I go without having physical contact with people, the less I need it. It's a beautiful dream. I don't know. I don't dream like that anymore. I was going out with somebody in particular where I had dreams of them all the time and they were sexual dreams. I don't have those anymore at all. See, that's how you know you're fucking getting old. I'm waiting for my fist to ball up and start telling them fucking birds to get out of my fucking bushes. But that still hasn't happened yet. Well, it's okay, Dixie. You don't have to like cake. You like man cakes? Just fucking shove those two together and take a bite out of crime, baby cakes. Uh, I can tell you this, Patrick. I do still appreciate the male form because there's a couple guys that I watch on TikTok that are thirst traps that I'm like, yeah, that looks good. It's probably a fucking mess on the inside, but on the outside, it's packaged well. You know, you got to watch out for the pretty ones, though. They're damaged goods most of the time. I love cheesecake too. I love all sweets. And it's fitting that I can't have any. I'm just saying, Patrick, some of those thirst traps, I mean, don't tell me, even if you're not interested in having a relationship, which I am not, nor am I sexually attracted to anyone at this point, that you don't mind looking. You can't appreciate a good looking human being, okay? Look, I don't even watch porn, all right? My ass doesn't even watch porn. I don't look at naked dudes. But on TikTok, There's a couple dudes that do shit without their shirts on, like exercise and shit. And I go, okay, all right, buddy. Get your push up on. Work on them man tits. Same thing with the ladies on there. You're watching them fucking work out. They got a nice figure. You're like, you know what? Back in the day, I would have hit that. Mind you, now I still put it in my mind when I'm looking at it. So, so you're 22. My youngest kid is 28. Then it's a big turn off after that. You know? Like, I've only kind of fucking got to know one younger man, and that was probably the worst fucking experience of my fucking life. Hey, Stiffy. Yes, it's a Memorex. Except for I'm going to smoke a joint, and then the Memorex is going to become fucking, derp, 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 derp. That kind of shit. Haven't seen you around, Richie, baby. Do you guys want to see the comments on stage? I can't read them, but you all might be able to. Here. Or no. Maybe I shouldn't, because if people replay the stream, they won't be able to see what you said. Hit it like you live, sister. Oh my God. Well, I don't hit anything, Richie, so that's not going to be good. And I live like I'm dying every day because I am. But I'm not hitting shit. The only thing I do is hit my fucking persona in the face every fucking day for allowing myself to stick up for people who are basically just fucking attention whores and weirdos. I gotta stop doing that. And the only way I think I can stop doing that is I get off this fucking platform altogether. And that's another something I want to talk to you guys about, because I don't want you guys to feel like I abandoned you. Some of you here are really, really my good friends, and I would do anything for you. All you have to do is ring me up. But some of this stuff, it's just not worth it to me. It's not worth my peace being disturbed. It's not worth hating humanity for the things that they do, because we're all in different places in our lives, different development. Who am I to stop somebody from making money on the internet? Who am I to fucking tell people how they should conduct themselves? All I can do is lead by example and hope people feel the same way. And at this point in time, they spent so much time fucking lying and disparaging me and making shit up about me and fake profiles and all this other shit. I'm telling you, it's a waste of fucking time. And if that's what they wanted, they got it. So they can go over there and cheer. Woohoo! Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch is dead. I don't care. Because I've never had to do anything for people to show who they truly are. And everybody I've ever mentioned has always got somebody who says it was a fucking mistake to even let them near them. In fact, they're not even allowed in regular fucking channels anymore. They've been thrown out of channels over and over and over again. They have to reinvent themselves every 3 days. I could have spent my whole life without meeting a Billy Hayden. Okay? My whole fucking life. It wouldn't matter to me at all. Just wouldn't have. So when you guys are coming up to the drop, when people start attacking your ass, doing their fucking shit, just remember, like, you won't even know these people in a couple weeks. And if you do, it's because they're harassing you. So don't take it so serious. It's not that serious. But also, if you're not well and you struggle with mental illness or any kind of physical illness, understand that when you come on attack, when you come in and are attacked all the time, that is, I don't know, it's dragging down the things that you need inside of you to stay engaged in the world in a positive way. And it doesn't help them and it doesn't help you, so it doesn't really matter. Don't let it get to you. That's my advice. Don't let it get to you. Never give them what they want, ever. They want to trigger you out. They want to make sure that you're fucking as upset inside as they are. The fact is a lot of their upset is derived from their own fucking decision making skills, not yours. You don't have to internalize anything anybody says here. Like for me, I know what I do. I know I've never attacked anybody unjustifiably. I know I've never put out their shit or doxed them or stalked their fucking families or any of that shit. I have so much shit in my email. If I wanted to spend 5 seconds searching up some names, I could find them. And the people that have talked shit about them that they sit right next to all the time, that they fucking pat on the back all the time. People that have doxed their grandchildren, their children, people that have put their real pictures out there and made fun of them, people that have put out revenge porn that was never given then to them to begin with, so they don't even verify it. None of that shit. You guys don't have to worry about that stuff because this is a revolving door of bullshittery. It always has been. Unfortunately for me, sadly enough, is this is the way that I usually exercise my brain. Can't really go anywhere. Can't really do anything. And I have a lot of fucking thoughts. I can ramble on here for 4 hours without even having one guest up here. Do people want to hear that? Fuck no, they don't want to hear that shit. They want to hear me go up on somebody else's panel and verbally eviscerate them with my fucking dumb fuckery of a fucking mouth that comes up with these fucking weird ass words and this bullshit fucking crap tardiness that fucking they grab and fucking act like it's theirs everywhere. Or use to convince people that it's me. Because who else would say that shit? I miss you too, Richie. I miss all you guys. But here's the thing. I wasn't even gonna come back and like say goodbye to y'all and tell you guys I was leaving. I was just gonna go away. That's what people do here. You just go away. But people are so hell bent on, pretending to be me and talk about me on their streams. I just wanted my best friends to know, the friends that actually support me and love me and take care of my heart, which to this date, I'm not really sure exactly who all that is. I just wanted them to know I'm not giving up. It's not that at all. It's just that this has become ridiculous. And once the fucking ooze starts oozing in other places that I'm at, I'm not going to keep fucking remaking friends so they can go over there and fucking poison the water and fucking get people on their side. I mean, I listened to somebody go up on fucking Kate's channel today that pulled the whole fucking small violin for her. And the fact of the matter is, she attacked me out of nowhere for no fucking reason at all. So, what do I do to defend myself? That person in particular, uh, who hosted that person, has several people in her fucking stream that have done the most vile, disgusting things to me when I've been nothing but nice to them because they can't discern what reality from bullshit is. And I'm not going to go run around defending myself after all this fucking stupid crap. Why would I? Y'all want them? You can have them. Just don't say that I didn't fucking warn you. Because I did. And when all this shit blows up in your face because you got 13 extra fucking subs that day, I can't help you anymore. So the best thing for me to do is to exit stage left, protect my own fucking peace, not give anybody any access to me anymore. And that's not just everybody. In fact, that's the biggest part of this that hurts me the most is there's some people that I want to always have access to. But sometimes the bad outweighs the good. And I don't think anybody being my friend these days are being helped. They're being fucking invaded and attacked. And since I'm not allowed to white knight for anybody, or else I fucking, get my family, put my family in the danger. What am I supposed to do about it? How can I fix this? I can't, right? My existence is a problem for these people. So if my existence is a fucking problem, then I'll just remove my existence from here. It's okay. What's not okay is that I have to walk away from some really good people that have really been supportive of me and have really tried to be my friend. But for so many reasons, I just don't draw people in close. It's not just me. It's not that I have walls. It's just what they do to other people. I can't, Stiffy. I can't block them. They come back as other fucking people. And then they attack my friends and their streams. You know, I got people up on people's streams that don't even know them that are like doxing me. I'm not even there, for crying out loud. I try to stand tall, Patrick, but I'm not doing a lot of standing. It's that whole one-legged thing. You know, I've just had so much shit thrown in my face, from my rape to my husband dying to my mother dying to losing my leg. They really can't fuck with me anymore. You know, my sore spot used to be JR, but that's not a fucking factor anymore. I mean, it really hasn't been for a while, but I think for the most part, I held on to the hope that because of what I felt with JR when I met him, the way I connected with him, I just thought that in reality, all this chat shit, that's what broke us up. But after all of this, after all these years, it's finally sunk in that that's not the problem and that's not what happened. Sometimes people just don't care about you or have the same type of experience you did with somebody else. That's just what happens. Usually for me, it's the other way around. It's me that can't fucking connect. It's me that doesn't feel something special. You know? I mean, I simped for Dave. My husband died, and I just wanted to feel safe and with the man again. And David was gorgeous, and he drove a truck, and I got to get away from my house where everything reminded me of my dead husband. And I did whatever I could to make him happy. And at the end of the day, it just ends up the same way they all do. You know? It's just not in my cards to hang out with people anymore, I don't think. Hi, Nicole. Fuck simps. Well, I was the simp in that case, I suppose. Fuck simping forever. I don't know, Nicole. What they call simping, I call loving somebody, caring about what they think, caring about what they feel, making sure they're always good. I mean, what happened to the people? And I'm not just talking about men, I'm talking about women too. What happened to building a life together, to being somebody's other half? The left hand washes the right hand, etc. Why does one have to be so imbalanced? 'Cause I don't even consider relationships anymore because they're always imbalanced. There's always one that loves somebody more than the other. Why do you want the link? Who says I'm running a panel over here, big guy? What can I do for you? Why do you want to come up? From what I can tell, I don't even know you, sweet sir. You're tired of hearing my voice? Well, I'm sorry to hear that I'm not entertaining enough, but this really wasn't supposed to be like I don't know, a panel type situation. I just came up because I was awake in the middle of the night. Glinda was asleep. So I haven't checked in a while, and this is the last day that my StreamYard's paid for, other than I go back to 20 hours a month. So I wanted to give everybody a update on my eyes. Um, like I said, I can see a little bit better, but it's still not all the way healed. So I don't know about that. And to tell everybody who left me a message on my page wishing me good luck, I love you. Thank you. I am not blind, but I am not over here with 3D vision. So I wish that were the case. Hey, James. Well, it could be Maid or Rhonda. Why do you guys want me to run a panel? I can't see well. It's bad for me to run a panel. Somebody porn bombs me. I can't seem to take him down. I don't know anybody named New Jack City, sir. Do you have a different name you go by? I'm not mad. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate that you want to come up. It's just for me, it's difficult for me to run my panel because I can't see the buttons on my phone. And I don't know. I just, if somebody porn bombs me or whatever else, I can't tell. And my moderators in the stream, however, don't have access to my panel to throw you off. I know people want to come up on a panel, but I wasn't running a panel today, sweeties. I don't have anybody to help me run panels. I'm sorry. I'm afraid this is just a boring little stream with just me. It's me, Shario. I mean, no disrespect at all. I mean, if I had some help up here, maybe I could let you do that. But I can tell you right now that nobody up here is wrenched to put up a panel except for me or, control anything up here. One of the things that they like to do is porn bomb. And I don't want my last stream to be porn bombed. No offense, good sir. But truth be told, it's cool. We're all cool. I'm cool with everybody. I don't care. I don't care who hates me, who doesn't hate me. I don't care about any of that. It's such a petty fucking bullshit thing. Aw, thanks, Stiffy. Thanks, Stifferpotamus. Why are we getting all these people in here that I don't know that act like they know me? Who are you? What do you guys want? Honestly, I'm not trying to fuck with anybody up here. I'm just trying to explain my situation, which nobody really gives a fuck about to begin with. The only people who will be listening to these streams are the few people that actually I don't know, care about my presence here. And it won't be very many. I don't know if they're assholes or not. For all I know, it's just somebody wants to come up here and porn bomb. I'm not familiar with those names, so it's not like somebody came in here and said, that I know and said, "Hey, I need to talk to you right now." And why, if you wanted to talk to me, why not just talk to me publicly? Oh, I know why, because I've blocked everybody in my phone, so nobody can really talk to me. I think I can talk to Patrick still, and I can talk to Richie. I can talk to Glenda, and I can talk to Kev. Dixie and Lady G also have my number, but they don't contact me that way. But most people are blocked. And because I had the wonderful privilege of having my number doxed all over the internet. So nowadays, if I don't recognize the phone number, I just block it and move it along. You got my number, Justin? Who gave you my number? I mean, like, I would give you my number, but who gave you my number? Cap? Who did it? I mean, I'd still give you my number. I don't care that you have my number. You're one of the few people I wouldn't mind somebody giving my number to, but I don't remember giving it to you. Oh, Cap gave it to you. Okay. I told Cap if he ever wanted it, if you ever wanted it, he could give it to you. You are always welcome to call me if you like. I can't guarantee my ass will be up or I won't be doing something weird. Like, I don't know, washing my hair for 18 hours. Holy crap. Last time I tried to wash my hair, it was so long. I was just like, I just want to get out. My arms hurt. It's hard to clean your wig. Fucking wig. Get the fuck out of here. People are so stupid. I swear to you, they stupids. They stupid, everybody. They stupid. I did too. I'm telling you, Stiffy, I have no fucking energy. Hell, maybe I'm depressed or something. I don't know. Why don't you all sit back? And for those of you who smoke and toke, let's do this. Well, you're always welcome to call me, Justin. Always. Don't forget that. I can't say that everybody has my number is welcome to call me, but you, my friend, you are welcome to call me anytime you like. Oh, I forgot Jude has my number. Kev D has my number. I love me some Kev D. I love me Kevin D. He's my little party monkey. He makes me laugh. I'm just saying, Justin, always my friend, big guy. Don't forget that. And I guess for the most part, I wanted to tell you all that most of you will still see each other at Captain Spaulding's or Jimbo's. I used to go to Kate's a lot, but some of those people from the other side have invaded her place now. And it appears Sandman's too. And the fact of the matter is in reality, y'all, that's a whole different type of thing that what most of you are used to. And all I can do is if you go to those places, all I can suggest to you is that you watch before you open your mouth and stick your foot in your mouth because they're all very uh very linked in and connected to each other. I like being an audience member in there. Sometimes I talk, most of the time I don't. Most of the time I'll just watch. It's kind of like my soaps. Yeah, I don't know how to warn her, Justin. All I can do is run the stream and hope that somebody plays it back for her. She's been really invaded. And I have to imagine it's because of me. I mean, Beta opened the gates over here. They all think they have the Beta key now, so they're going to go wherever they want. But apparently, Beta and Kate are friends now. So maybe they will work it out themselves. And you know what? That's all we can hope for, right? Like in reality, that's all we can hope for is that they work them out themselves. And if they can maintain a friendship, who the hell am I to get in the way of it? I mean, KK did the same thing. They called the truth too. So I don't know. I just don't understand how people can like speak so poorly of each other and then just allow them to sit next to them on their panel. It was a point of contention with myself and JC too. I couldn't understand how she could sit next to people that doxed her children, that put her address out there, that took her personal pictures and distributed them into different profiles. So I can't do that. I can forgive people, but it doesn't mean that I can resume a relationship with them after they've done something like that. I just can't. And, there's an old saying, if you can't be nice, then don't say anything at all. Well, there you have it. I do hope for the best. Can I be honest with you? Like, Kate's the one who actually I saw put down arms and try to fucking, you know, do something different than what she had been doing. Everybody else just took the words and then tried to sell people on it. That's why I stuck with Kate. I stuck with Kate because it's not that she hasn't done things prior. Of course she has. I mean, you can't okay, people that are bipolar or have, borderline disorder, borderline BPD, you can't put them in stressful situations and not expect them to act out of impulse. Okay? You just can't. That's something I learned from my daughter. I forgive Kate for all of that. What I was impressed with was that they were really stepping on her neck and she still didn't fight back. Although I got to be honest with you guys, I don't see the Discords. I don't go to Discord. So I don't know what happened in Discord. Maybe she was nasty in Discord and not in YouTube. But from the perspective I watched from, she was the only one trying to put arms down and they all just kept stepping on her neck until she was like a fucking flattened tomato. All right? And no, nobody likes to go out that way. Just makes you feel like shit. I know, Richie, you get around too. You go to a lot of these places, and I'm sorry for that. Like, I wish people were more genuine in these, and it's not just YouTubles, it's everywhere. It's Discord, it's Rumble, it's TikTok, it's everywhere you fucking go. It's just social media. It's got a unique way of spreading like a virus. I used to call Hammer chat aids because everywhere I went, Hammer was. No matter what, there was Hammer. There was Hammer. Oh, hey, here's Hammer, but now I see how he's gotten the way he's gotten. Oh, people are very possessive here, Richie. If you're their chatter, then you can only chat at their place. Not really. Here's the thing. There's a difference between a chatter getting a suggested stream because they've gone to another stream and checking it out, than people that, straight up invade other people's chats just to fuck with somebody and cyberbully them. And they're always these weird fucks, like some old bald guy or some fucking fat bitch that fucking can't get fucking her cooter cleaned unless some fucking simp is out there licking it. Whatever. They're always weird fucks. Always weird fucks. So what difference does it make? Ah, my sweet Tony, I missed you. I missed you. So that being said, what are you really missing out on? A bunch of salty ass old fucking people that fucking don't realize they're not going to get famous. And even some kid that's like 28, 27 years old, you ain't getting famous dude, you ain't getting famous in YouTube. You're just not. There's a lot that goes into being a fucking social influencer. Just because you found one little sector of the internet where you got some fucking pull doesn't mean you're famous, okay? You're gonna have to show some tits and ass. And if you're dudes, you're twice as fucked. Because, I mean, there's a lot of thirsty middle aged women, but there's a lot more thirsty middle aged men out there that are trying to fucking chase their youth from some fucking. They're just gonna pay some chick constantly to fucking give them their ego the stroke that they need. Truth be told, they wouldn't touch him with the 10-foot fucking pole. They have to be buying them shit. And it always creeps me out. It always fucking creeps me out. Like, to think that this person is the same age as, say, my daughter or my son. It was a big point of contention between me and LD, but LD is such a good groomer. Like, he stroked my empathy in order to, get me to think that he was a victim in the situation, which he wasn't. You know how I know he wasn't? Because even after I met him, he was still doing that same shit. He got caught doing that same shit. So it wasn't just the shit with Amber that happened with her girl or whatever, the Amber girl, the whatever. He did it to several other people, and I watched it and I witnessed it, and he can't lie out of all of that because I saw it myself with my own fucking eyes. I've been in really big channels too. It's always the same way, Richie. I don't know if I get why anybody acts the way they do, honestly. I think that's been my whole point from the beginning is I was always a student of human nature. Before I even came to these YouTube chats, had developed my own social network. And part of that was engaging people in chat. So, I was learning Python and trying to figure out how to integrate a fucking healthy chat, which ended up being an IRC type chat relay. Um, I got to know people. And the way I entered this arena was by debating politics. So a lot of the people that I know were older people that want to discuss, political things in our world today. They weren't young people trying to, I don't know, whatever these social media rooms are now. I don't even know if they're like discussion rooms. Nobody really discusses anything. They just scream racial epithets at each other and I don't know, try to do the dozens, but poorly. But The fact of the matter is I'm not here to tell anybody how to run their streams or what to do with their streams. I just know that my time here is going to end. First of all, I've attracted a great deal of people that stalk me all over the internet and threaten me. So the only way that I can, take care of that situation is to, not give them any access to me at all. I just can't. Not on TikTok, not on YouTube, not on Facebook, not on Rumble. And as to where everybody's grasping at straws trying to get on these people's channel, all I want to do is not be mentioned on them. I'm not good at being baited into rooms for bullshit. Cleo is making coffee. Nice. All I can tell you guys this is at the end of the day, what I can only leave with you is that who you are and what your intentions are usually not what gets put out on the internet. In fact, the more positive, the more funny, the more talented you are, the less likely that you're not going to be left alone. Because that kind of thing is stifled here. They don't want you to like anybody. Hi, Cleo. How are you, beautiful girl? I've been around the world and I can't find my Cleo. I don't know where she went and where she'll go. How's it going, Cleo? Now I can't even do my stupid introductions because Sandman does them all the time. He's made a fucking thing about it. Now he even makes like intros for people out of fucking, those little apps or whatever. So me just calling you guys out and giving you an introduction, now that's just all piss poor. Now they've elevated the game. Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. You want to go live in a pumpkin, Stiffy? If you're lucky, it'll turn into a coach to go to the ball. Make sure you wear your glass slippers. All I know is this is most of you are beautiful, decent people. And if you don't hear from me, don't think I think any differently of you. I'm not leaving you. I am just trying to focus on being positive and not engaging myself in things that hurt other people, either inadvertently or, directly. I'm not sitting up here saying that I'm rich or I'm beautiful or any of those other things. You'll never catch me doing that. That disgusts me. I don't care if I was the most beautiful woman on the earth that had the most fucking money. I would never brag that way. It's disgusting. I don't think that I'm better than anybody else here. I think that I behave better than most people here because I don't lower myself to attack people's families or to lie about them or discredit them. I got some retard that keeps on saying that I fucking slander her, which is bullshit. Total fucking bullshit. She says that because she slandered the fuck out of me. But that being said, it's not about right or wrong anymore, or who's telling the truth or who's not. People have been around, they fucking know. They encourage this shit. They encourage it because it gets the numbers. So why the fuck not? As long as it's not them or their people. Cleo got a song tonight. She did. Patrick, you already have a song. You want me to sing your song for you, Patrick? Oh, Patrick, you got what I need. But you say we're only friends. Oh, Patrick, I don't know what to tell you, Patrick. That's your song. I don't know how it became your song, but it is your song. I used to be a happier, more chipper person. Nowadays, I just feel dead behind my eyes. I've had so much fucking goddamn harassment and bullshit that it's just beating the shit out of me. And you know what? I don't want to be that for you guys. Like, I tried to tell somebody a while back that I loved very much, that I was feeling very detached from all of this, very detached from them in particular. In fact, if I were to be completely honest, most of this was sticking around just to prove that they couldn't push me off and to catch a glimpse of him. And the fact of the matter is I don't anymore. They never stop. I don't see that person. I don't even think I want to see that person anymore, honestly. Sometimes it's easier to just step away than it is to fucking double down and fucking hang in there. Because I sit there and think to myself, what am I getting out of this? Heartbreak? Slander? Bullshittery? The one thing that has been very precious to me, though, and I can say this to each and every one of you that has been kind to me, is hanging out with you guys and laughing with you guys and telling jokes. You know, there was a point in time where people ran streams and people actually got along with each other. They fed off the positivity, off the jokes. When they walked away from the fucking stream, they're like, damn, that was fun. I'm coming back again. Nowadays, it's just like a setup. Every time you end up on a fucking panel, you got to wonder if those people like you, if they don't like you, because if not, you're going to have 17 people screaming over you, accusing you of shit, and your mic's going to be turned down and nobody's going to let you answer anything. To me, that's not fun. And I don't think it ever will be. I keep on trying to turn the tables into the favor of fucking good, honest to God fun where everybody's laughing and having a good time, to just beat the shit out of people and make them feel like crap era. But I'm just little old me. And the people get what they want. You know? The streamers are going to cater to what's getting them the views. And people would rather watch people disintegrate into the walls and be pulled apart by their limbs than watch people have a good time anymore. That's kind of sad when you think about it, right? All I know is this, my loves. I don't help anybody here anymore. Nothing that I do makes a difference to anybody. And none of the friends that I have taught to stream or have given advice to, they don't use it for anything good. It's always just arming somebody with a stream that it's just another fucking bullshit stream where they trash people all the time. What's the fucking point of that? Oh, I like Kettleheads. He's always been kind. And it's usually not the people that talk in here that are the problem. It's the people that are lurking. It's the people that are trying to create drama for their own stream. I mean, it's literally 3 a.m. in the morning for me. It's 3 a.m. I didn't expect a large crowd in here and I didn't get one. And that's a good thing because I just wanted to talk to the people who give a fuck. Everybody else, I don't care. They don't give a fuck. They'll never give a fuck. I can't change any of that. I used to think I could. See, that's what coming from the Dr. Spock generation has done to us in Gen X. We were told that we could be anything we wanted to be. All we had to do was set our mind to it, right? That fucking movements are contagious. Our parents come from the 60s and the 70s where, you know, they were hippies and protesters and pushing the altruistic lifestyle of American justice. And I'm afraid that just isn't the way it works. Yeah, it's 3:35 a.m. Yeah, they don't really have to have a reason to dislike you, sweetheart. They just could be for a million things. They could dislike you just because they like you. They think that you get more attention than they do. 90% of my problems have come in with some dude that was talking to several women at the same time. And, they see them talk to me on panel or whatever. And they're like, oh, you're fucking with my dude. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Can't tell you how many people have associated me with being involved with people I've never been involved with. People I don't even fucking know. I've never been with fucking goddamn Empress Chinchilla or Randy or any of these fucking people or Beers. I've never had a romantic fucking relationship with any of those people. Ever. Ever. Even the first person that I really attached myself to that was really my best friend, his real name is Jay. I'm not going to say what his chat name is. Well, his real name is Jason. Even that shit fucking popped up and fucking stabbed me in the throat. He just did. Everything and everyone that I've ever opened myself up to here, besides just the panel, has at one point, except for Glinda, fucking stabbed me in the back. Because that's just the way it works. They get what they want from people, and once they stop getting it, once you get wise to their thing, then they start attacking you. Which in reality is one of the things I want to talk to you guys about. I don't care what anybody says about me. I don't need anybody to white knight for me. I don't want you guys getting in scuff ups with other people because of me. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not that weak. For as much as my body fails me, my mind's still intact. And if I can walk away from it, you guys don't have to argue it either. You don't. I mean, for example, like Patrick was in Jarl's room tonight. I got a whole screenshot thing. And of course, all my haters ended up in fucking, well, not all of them, but some of my haters ended up at Jarl's room. But Patrick was in there too, but he says, let's not talk about Shano. And I'm like, well, at least he's tried to stop something. But the fact of the matter is the more that my friends end up in other people's channels, the more that they're going to end up fucking thinking I'm spying on them and that you're trying to troll them. So even Patrick, I care about you. I don't want you to fucking get called out. I don't want them to attack you. If you're going to be a part of their channel, just do your thing, baby cakes. I'm no more special than anybody else here. I'm just a fucking woman trying to navigate her own life the best that she fucking can. And try not to get involved in the shit other people are doing. Honestly. Unless I see somebody really getting raw dogged. Which, by the way, Raging Demon was raw dogged first, okay? For however fucking nuts he's turned out to be, he was actually fucking being raw dogged over there. I'm just telling y'all. What's her face was in that stream over there, and she was doing a hoopla of fucking lot of shit over there. And her story keeps on changing about the timeline and how long she's and da 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 and who she was with. All I can tell you is I don't really give a fuck who she's with. My fucking point of contention is that she wanted to make fucking him into a fucking asshole for her getting caught flirting with other fucking people. And she had like a roster of a bunch of people. She gets drunk. She starts talking mad shit. She doesn't remember what she says or does, but those of us who don't drink, we watch. So she tried to go over to her environment where there's lots of people that will fucking white knight for her because she's donated to them over and over again. And throw that guy under the fucking bus. Mostly, I think, to stifle him. because she had other people she was speaking to. And that's what makes her feel like shit. Well, she should. You shouldn't play people like that. You're going to end up with a crazy one, and they're going to fucking come after you. And then you can't cry like you don't know what the fuck happened. I don't. I don't even want you guys to stand up for me because I want you guys to stand up for yourselves. And I don't want you being attacked because of me at all. If you like those people and you want to hang out in their rooms with those people, then you need not mention me because you know damn well they don't like me. In fact, if anything, if they know that you're a supporter of mine, they're going to do their damnedest just to fucking fuck with you or make you turn against me. And I don't want that happening to anyone. Not anybody here. Not even the people that do it to me. Because I lived through that. I lived through that. I watched it happen. It's a really cold perspective to have. And I could honestly say it probably beat the best parts of me out of me. The parts that made me want to help. The parts where I was all pink and fuzzy. The parts where I still romanticized being in love and living life to its fullest. This place just killed that shit in me. And I don't trust anybody anymore. And I don't even want to be in a relationship with anybody ever again. This is Little Miss Romance over here. And it just killed my need to have anybody in my life at all. Maybe a friend or two, but nothing with a penis. Nothing with a penis. You know? Why? So later on they can, after we break up, they can tell everybody that I'm ugly and that I'm cheap or whatever the fuck they decide to. That's okay. I was married to one of the most beautiful people in the world who did nothing but love me and take care of me. And I did for him as well. That's what a real relationship's about. Even no matter what relationships you have, except for maybe paternal, a relationship's supposed to be equal. You're supposed to have equal parts of everything from everybody. You know, you don't have money for lunch, they pay for your lunch. And you know what? You take them out to lunch when you have money. It's that type of thing. And if I can't get that from people, then I'm not going to expect it. My life has been a lot better when I expect nobody to do anything for me whatsoever. Where I assume that these people and what they're saying to me that might sound romantic, it's not romantic at all. It's all about ego stroking. It's all about narcissism. It's all about having a supply where somebody else is stroking your fucking ego so you feel better about yourself while you're doing shitty things to them. And the truth of the matter is, I'm done stroking egos. For as much as I want to heal people, stroking their ego and making them feel like they're better than they are when they're engaging in the same shit the person that they're bitching about is engaging in is not the way to go. Because then they think, oh, somebody gave me permission to do this to somebody else. Well, likewise, Richie. You are a blast. And I enjoyed every single day that I hung out with you, big guy. Okay, Patrick. And no, you're right. I don't need anybody to stand up for me, but I'm telling you that just because I don't want you guys getting hurt in the interim at all. I mean, they're beating the shit out of Captain right now because he was my friend. It's time to let go of my friends that are being tortured. They knew this would always happen. They knew if they started torturing my friends, and now they can go back and snicker and say, oh, we got her off the internet. In reality, you really didn't. For the most part, the reason why I'm not doing what I'm doing anymore is because I can't run my board the way I need to run my board. And when Cap was doing it, y'all bitched at Cap. There will be nobody at all that I could ever have helped me without you guys trying to fucking beat it to death. Not you guys, but whoever's lurking. And I'm done involving fucking people in my shit. You guys want Tiffany wears t-shirts and fucking pinkies and fucking JC's and fucking Jarls, and you guys can have them. All of you can have them. I'm not telling you where to go. I never told anybody where to go. But I just see that I don't fit anywhere. And I'm not sure I ever will. And it's not because some fucking fucktard on the internet fucking, I don't know, doxed my family, my kids, went on a 3-day fucking rant about my criminal charges I don't have, or a situation that happened when I was a child that I'm not even sure I understand completely anymore. And after revisiting it 18,000 fucking times, I don't go where I'm not wanted. I started going to Sandman's because he invited me. He said I could come anytime I wanted, but now you guys are invading his. I went to Kay's because I was trying to support Kay, trying to keep her on the right track, trying to keep her fucking striving to be her best self so she can find peace. Not so anybody else can find peace, but so she could find peace. She was asking for a hand to lift her up and help her stay on track. And I thought maybe I could help. But it's obvious I can't. But I want Kate to know that if she really wants to know the truth about what I think about her, is out of everybody involved in that situation, I found you to be the strongest. As much as they like to call you weak, make fun of your looks, make fun of your mental disorders, the fact of the matter is, in that whole situation between KK, Beta, yourself, Barry, Sandman, you and Sandman were the strongest ones. You guys were the ones that did try to put the swords down. But as with everything, people push you to your absolute edge. They start doxing your children, your family, and people break. It's hard to stay good in this environment when everybody just wants bad. Did I see KK doing that? No. I saw KK feeding it. I saw her trying to fucking start it all over again. And am I going to give you shit for fucking hanging out with Beta? No, I'm not. Did I give KK shit for hanging out with Beta? Yeah, because she used it to attack you. And you can't do that after you used somebody else to attack that. I mean, you can, but you look like shit. But if you think that you're going to find peace in your heart, making peace with Beta, and I believe that genuinely about you, I believe you are trying to make peace the best that you can. That you're not just using that for attention. And you want to know why I believe you, Kate? Because Barry made peace with her. And I know you love Barry. I know you do anything he asked of you. I know you're trying to step away from it, but I know you would. I can tell, I can feel it in you. I can feel part of myself in you when it comes to people like JR. See, Barry is your JR, except for JR doesn't try to involve me in fucking bullshit. And I met JR in real life. But I don't even hate Barry for what he does. Barry is just a procurer of content. But now that he's back over with Beta's Kitty Gang and Sandman too, I don't have anything more to contribute to any of that situation. For as much as I applaud you guys for mending the fence, unless you guys actually end up being friends, I just see it as a poor way to grab attention. Not that I think you're doing that, Kate, but I think other people are. I'm not going to name names. because it really doesn't matter what I think at the end of the day. It only matters what people do. Maybe they'll pull out. Andrew Bickle fan account. Who's Andrew Bickle? Tom Flash. Yard. Going. I don't recognize any of those words. Let me see. Tom Flash, Yout, going, yo, Chev to go back to court. I don't know what are you talking about, Andrew Bickle? I don't have a court case with Tom Flash. What the hell are you talking about? Of course, Shannon, come back after Tom Flash plays this audio of what? I didn't even know about any of that. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, bum, how's it going, bum bum? Captain can handle himself. Love you, Tony. Likewise, Stiffy. I don't know anything about Tam Flash or Rusty's court case. All I know is that this isn't the first time Rusty's been involved in a court case, and I'm sure it won't be the last. I don't speak to Tom Flash or Rusty, so I don't know what exactly you want from me. I don't know. Tom Flash stream 24 straight talking about Rusty. He is obsessed. Well, I don't know what to tell you. He's playing the court case with Rusty. He's illegally recorded it. Well, I don't know about illegally recording something. If he's part of the case, they can't film inside the courtroom type situation, but it's uploaded, and you can basically get a copy of a court proceeding anywhere. So you're kind of wrong on that end. I mean, look at NJ Courts, for God's sakes. I don't know why Tom Flash, Tiffany, or Rusty are even brought up about this situation. I haven't brought any of those people up. I've been done with those people for fucking years. Literally, not just months, years. Over 2 years now. Is there a reason why you're here trying to talk about the case? Because I can't speak on something I don't know about, and even if I could, I wouldn't, because I think my opinion has been well stated about what I think about Rusty. Tom Flash is not for my community, man. What the fuck are you talking about? Tom Flash is not for my community. Tom Flash is for my community like he's part of everybody's community he went on a panel with. What are you talking about? If anything, I would think you would understand that Tom Flash has been with Rusty, not me. I'm not from Rusty's community. I don't come from Tweaker Cam. Hell, I'm not even the Elderverse. In fact, you can consider me the Elderverse ops because I was always calling them out on shit. The only thing I ever did to be in the Elderverse is when Billy Hayden started fucking talking about JC being raped by her uncle. I came to her defense. And then I used to go on her panel to talk to some of the people on her fucking panel. But then I was doxxed over and over and over again. Then I found out that she had a fucking goddamn fucking list of alts, and one of them included me. Then I found out that her and a bunch of other fucking females that were supposedly my friends were talking shit about me behind stage trying to get to fuck me up. So guess what? I didn't hang out there anymore. Because you know what? I don't go where I'm not needed. I tried to help. It didn't work. But still, all the people that have done horrible things to these fucking people, they're all besties with. So whatever. I don't care why Tom came here or not. Tom was a part of my stream for maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 shots at it. What has that got to do with me? I have nothing to do with Tom Flash, nor Rusty, nor fucking Tiffany, nor JC. I don't have anything to do with any of those people. So what? What now? Why are you even bringing that up here? Isn't there some Elderverse to fucking go sit on Dougie, fucking Jarl, JC? Why are you on my panel? If anything, I'm considered ops for them. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was shouting. You're Keith Farron? How come I don't believe you? Hey, rapper, what do you want? I just don't know why they're talking to me about fucking Tom Flash and fucking Rusty's. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. That's shit she's got. It's not her first court case. It certainly won't be her last. I can tell you that with the way she behaves. I don't pick any of them. None of them. They are so far in my rearview mirror, they don't even know. That's why they're trying to fucking ooze their fucking ooze all over the other places that I go to. Why would I pick any of them? How many of them picked me? Answer that question. How many of those people you see here? How many of those people supported me? How many? Who would you pick? Who are you picking? You seem to be more hooked into their network than I do, good sir. Or ma'am, or whatever you are. Chatta. Oh, Beatus Kitty Gang in the house. What up, dude? Back at JC's. I've never been back to JC's. I went back to JC's one fucking time after that, or two, for fucking LD, because LD wanted to go over there. That's it. What do you want from me? Andrew is owls. Who the fuck is Andrew? What are you talking about? You talking about beers? Beers is not owls. But good luck with that. Is it me or I don't know. So what? It's got nothing to do with owls. Are you talking about you, Andrew Bickle? I don't know who you are. Obviously, somebody who's trying to be an agitator. Oh, Owls is an Andrew Bickle account. Okay. Well, I don't know who Owls is either. But Axe, don't sit up here and act like you fucking like me, dude. You haven't liked me for a long time. So, and you're sporting the Beatas Kitty Gang fucking tattoo on your fucking butt like a piece of property. So, what can I do for you, Axe? Who are you asking to come to Discord? Certainly not me. I don't go to Discords. You talking to Axe? Don't worry, Axe doesn't like me either. So you and Andrew Bickle can go over there and do the whole fucking taint licking. Oh, I'm not getting stuck. I'm leaving. I don't know, Crystal Marie. Did you come over and lick my ass? If you haven't licked my ass yet, then no, this shit's still all there for you to fucking munch down, pretty girl. Derp, 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 derp. Weirdo. Something wrong with you, lady. Don't ask me to figure out what it is, because I sure the fuck don't know. Yeah, but it's 4 o'clock in the morning here. I don't need to be shouting. Jesse has special needs. Thanks, Jesse. Oh my God, I'm sorry, you guys. Hi, Magpie. I guess it went okay. I'm recovering. Thank you for asking, sweetheart. Who are you people? I mean, I know who the fuck are you people and why are you here? I mean, I know who Magpie is. Who's Andrew Bickle? They're following me here from Discord, Shannon. Why? Spirit says, shout out to Tiffany wears t-shirts. Okay. Bye, Spirit. Have a nice day. I sit in shit. Well, I don't stand in shit by any means, ma'am. Do you? Do you just fucking stand up and lift up your leg and fucking shoot a deuce out of your fucking twat? I don't know. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, we're just hanging out, sweets. I'm afraid today's a bad day to sub to me, Jesse. I appreciate the sub, but I got to be honest with you. I'm not going to be around. So I've already divvied down a lot of my live streaming around, and I don't have anybody to help me with the board. And to be honest with you, I think I need to do things that are more proactive. I get some weirdos like these Crystal Marie motherfuckers and stuff that are in here talking about me shitting my pants and stuff. I can't handle all the projections from their lack of ability. LD said you are have like shit all over your ass. Okay. If you say so. That helps you sleep at night, lady. Why, are you hungry? You need a protein fucking ass crack? Come on over. Come lick my ass some more. Yeah, who did I make up lies about, Crystal Marie? I mean, you're sitting in here fucking spewing lies right and left everywhere you go. Sounds like you're projecting once again. Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. I don't care what you do, Crystal Marie. You've been weighed, measured, and found lacking on so many levels. I can't even tell you. If you don't like me so much, kindly see yourself out. Because nobody here really gives a shit about you, Crystal Marie. Go be fucking Sandman superstar. Nobody cares here. I certainly don't. I wouldn't want to be you if fucking somebody dragged me out of a fucking fire, fucking pissed on me to put out. You are a fucking joke beyond jokes. I actually felt sorry for you the other day when I was listening to you cry a little bit about how everybody's mean to you and you don't understand why. Well, this is why, because all you do is spread misinformation while you're drunk. So have a nice day. Would you like to be escorted out or would you like to leave now? Because I don't do petty, weird, fucking lack of education, fucking loser, fucking pinup, fucking girl, fucking bullshit. Okay? Which one of my people would you like to escort you out of here? Go fucking suck somebody else's turds out their ass. Well, why are you sporting her beat a kitty gang bullshit then? Who wants to use a wrench today? Who feels like using their wrench? Which one of my moddy mods are here and itching to use their little blue spanner? Okay, Dixie, if you want to escort Crystal Marie or whatever profile that fucking is out of here, you're more than welcome to do so. Enjoy it. Have a good time. Crystal Marie has no fucking place amongst me. I don't deal with lackluster fucking asshole showing, fucking titty showing, fucking retards that think because they pop out their teeth and they stick out their tits that there's something special. Go back to Pops, Crystal Marie. You're best served there. Don't bother me. I don't give a fuck about you. Never have, never will. See ya! Brrr! Ay, 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 ay. Don't let the fucking door hit you on the ass on the way out, ma'am. I'm just saying. That cantankerous bitch goes everywhere talks about how I shit my fucking pants. She's never even met me in her life. She made an asshole of herself on my stream one time because fucking wild German lady ended up coming up. I didn't even know they had beef. And she had a meltdown where she said that she had 3 degrees in babysitting, uh, flight simulation, and psychology. Then she goes on another channel and talks about fucking how they're fucking high school fucking things. Man, she's just ignorant. I felt sorry for her for like a fucking minute because the other day I heard her crack and she was like kind of crying, like, everybody doesn't like me. And then she went right back to her drunken, nasty fucking bullshit. She can fucking kick rocks. It is a porn star name. That's who's revered over there. People that fucking suck dicks through glory holes, fucking do porn, fucking sell their body on OnlyFans. Because nobody minds treating a whore like a whore. So, but then they all fucking clap for her like she's something special, and her fucking lackluster ass thinks that she's really a celebrity and a superstar. She fucking kicked around that fucking place so hard. That's why she ain't got no teeth. She's got her fucking ass beat 8,000 times. Why am I even being put in a Discord, sweets? Why? Like, honestly. I don't care where Crystal Marie came from. She can go back to whatever hole she crawled out of, which is probably her own puss hole. Either way, who cares? She needs some sulfuric acid for that fucking dirty twat she fucking is always trying to rub all over everybody's legs. Yeah, all the chicks over there are some kind of porn star or something like that because they're hoping people will get fucking more views. But Crystal Marie is such a drunken fucking mess and nobody respects her. They just shit all over her and then fucking stroke her ego while she's there. And then meantime, talk shit about her. I can't help her if she can't figure that shit out. That's on her. Keep being cantankerous, bitch. You can talk about all the shit in my pants that you want. Everybody knows you're a fucking lying sack of shit. So keep enjoying being the cannon fodder over there. The fucking fluffer for the real porn stars, because nobody wants to fuck you, Crystal Marie. Trust me. Ain't nobody want to fuck you, bitch. Vegan Patriot's got a better shot. Fucking going over to the glory hole. Have a nice day, biatch. I don't know. He's from some Discord. Whose Discord? I have no idea. I don't even know why this stream is being put in a Discord. I don't go to Discords. I don't go to anybody's Discord. I tried to go to one of Janny's Discords once, and the first thing that happened was they added fucking LD and Tiffany to it. And I'm like, oh no, this is a setup. I'm outie 5,000. Joe 2.0. Who are you, Joe? Why are you putting in pink shits? You have bloody stool this evening? Stop eating bananas. Eat more fiber. Fiber 1. That's how you get the hemorrhoids. Who knows who it is? Some troll. Who cares? Their relevance to me is 0.0. Oh, you're gonna hurt me with words. You're gonna hurt me with words on a screen. Trust me, my life is too detailed and too fucking goddamn complicated for some fucking shitty retards fucking nasty comments to me on a fucking live stream. Nobody gives a fuck. Certainly I don't. Told y'all I've been here too long. I don't go home and cry over anybody's just some random dude's comment. Get the fuck out of here. You have to actually be somebody to me in order to fucking hurt my feelings. And then once you hurt my fucking feelings or you betray me, then you're no longer in my atmosphere anymore. So whatever you say doesn't fucking matter to me at all. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I'm going to do though? What I encourage other people to do is go ahead. Hi, Nancy. Is that my Nancy or who's reality Nancy? Hello? Good morning. Wesley Moore. Oh, now we're into brown shits? Well, those are more healthy. Maybe you should poop on a little fucking piece of fucking plastic and send it in to see if you have colon cancer if you're shitting all over chat. Most people are able to hold their shit. Do. I can't go back. I can't go fucking back. Some bitch. If I missed something y'all said, repeat it. Panelverse. Well, hello, Panelverse. What the fuck? Kyle. Who the hell is Kyle? Hi, Kyle. I love regular mornings too. Discord verse. Oh, okay. Now, who put this link into whatever Discord you're on? How'd y'all find me? So I can give a nice, proper compliment to somebody who's, never going to see me again. So let the trolls play. Why are they getting timed out? I haven't timed anybody out. I told Dixie to time out fucking Crystal Marie because basically I don't like her. I think she acts like a triggered retard all the time. And she keeps on attacking me because somebody else she doesn't like, which is Wild German Lady, who she thinks is Nicole. Nerd. Fucking gave her some shit on my panel. And even though I was trying to help her, she made even more of an ass out of herself. Other than that, I don't think about Crystal Marie. I don't give a shit what she does. As long as I don't have to listen to her bullshittery, no problem. And since I'm in my space, I just get rid of her ass. Kyle H. Oilers now. We are friends of Dixie's. You guys are friends of Dixie's? Yeah, Nicole. She thinks that you're a fucking Wild German Lady. I don't know. It could be another Nicole. She thought that Nicole in somebody else's fucking room, Nicole without the H, Nicole with just the C, she thought she was fucking Wild German Lady. That's not Wild German Lady's name, but I mean, it's Crystal Marie. What do you expect? She's just not very bright. I mean, you can't stay that sharp if you're fucking drunk all the time. That's the only time she comes on here is when she's fucking trashed. No, she was calling her Danielle, which is fucking Wild German Lady's fucking name. She thinks anybody who doesn't like her has to be Wild German Lady. The fact is she acts like an asshole, so a lot of people don't like her. Hello, 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 everybody coming in. Yeah, that Nicole. Yes, this Nicole. Morning, Burnsy, baby. Don't take it personal, Nicole. She's just drunk, and she thinks anybody that says something derogatory about her fucking bullshit behavior is fucking Wild German Lady. Hi, Classy. How are you, darling? No, she's just a drunk. She's just a washed up old fucking naked picture taking fucking woman that drinks too much and is attention seeking. She can't handle it. She's over here talking about like she knows anything about me. She's had one conversation with me in totality. Nobody cares. Emperor Gaiden. Put me as a wrench. No, I can't put anybody as a wrench. Joe 2.0. The other Nicole is Jim Haywire's girlfriend. Yes. Nicole with an H is James's uh, lady love. Or I don't know if they're still together or not. But yes, that is correct. The other Nicole is who she accused of being wild German lady. And she made that mistake because basically she can't remember anything because she's always drunk. Wild German's lady's first name is Danielle, actually. It's not Nicole. But of course, there's always a conspiracy against somebody who's drunk and acts like shit all the time, right? Oh, we're back to pink shit. More bloody stools. Terrible, terrible coincidence. I know, Nicole, because she was just making that shit up because she realized she made a mistake. That Wild German's lady name is Danielle, not Nicole, but she assumes anybody that gives her any fucking shit is Wild German lady. She's really triggered about Wild German lady. And then you know what's funny is that's the first time and the only time Wild German lady was ever on my fucking panel was when Crystal Marie came up. Then she went into Alex's the next day and talked shit about me. You were drunk last week, Patrick? Not me. I don't drink. I don't drink. I smoke. That's all I do. I don't drink. I smoke. That's all I do. I know, Nicole. I was too because I know who Wild German lady is. See, Crystal Marie has a problem telling the truth, which is why everybody laughs at her like a lunatic and why they want her on the panel because she's ridiculous. So, whatever. I hope she has a nice life. I'm not even worried about Crystal Marie. Gives a fuck. She'd go pop her teeth out and fucking flash people on camera and dance like a fucking 50-year-old fucking dork. All she wants. All she motherfucking wants. I don't have to do shit. What she does is all for herself. I don't see Cap. So I don't know if that is Cap or not. Somebody in the fucking room has to check to make sure it's not an impersonation because obviously we've been put in a Discord. I don't know why we're in a Discord. I don't even have a panel going. I guess they thought fucking Crystal Marie was gonna come and hurt my feelings. Sorry, Crystal Marie, I have no respect for you, so anything you say is a moot point. All right, well, I don't see Cap, so hello, Cap. Hope you got your audio fixed. If y'all want to drop Cap's link for him, so anybody who wants to go fucking sub up to him, he's going to be running his streams. Please do so. I cannot do that. I cannot see that. I won't be live streaming anymore, so you know, at least you're safe at Caps. He's not gonna dox you. He's not gonna fucking attack your family. He's just not gonna put up your naked pictures. So you guys are at least safe at that place. And Jimbo's, you can go to Jimbo's too. He won't do that to you either. And my favorites in the fucking panelverse are probably Kate the turtle. And Sandman is one of my favorites over there. I actually like King Eldo as well. And Barry will always be one of my favorites, no matter how much people don't like him. My favorite is probably fucking Janny and Beep Beep, but they don't run fucking panels. So, but those of you who are looking for a panel, those are my suggestions. Those are where you're safest. So, head out and look for them. They're good people. The Elderverse has invaded fucking Kate's channel, so please be aware of that if you're trying to avoid the rejects of the Elder. Actually, they're not even Elderverse, they're Space Ambient and Elderverse combined. If you want to fucking hang out with them, then you are welcome to, but I'm warning you, they're there. I don't know about Sammy's. Sammy's, I saw one person there that comes from the Elderverse, or what you guys are calling the Elderverse, which is really not the Elderverse. But so far he seems pretty free of that, except for now VB and Tiffany are going to his room, which is, whatever. They can hang out with them all they want. I won't be there as long as those people are there. I don't want anything to do with those people. They have violated every terms of service rule and every fucking rule that you can think of when it comes to just humanity. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If you're going to hang out with those people, that's fine. You can hang out with them all you want, but I won't be going to anybody's stream that hosts any of those people. I went to your streams to get away from those fucking people because they do nothing but dox children. They fucking dox each other. They fucking lie to each other. They clone, they impersonate, they make fake AI of people when things don't go their way. So, no, I'm not interested in that at all. See, people who are weak lie. And I'm not interested in that. But it may be good cannon fodder for those two channels. Maybe it'll make them some money because that's their effort. I mean, that's what they're into it for. So honestly, Kate could use some money right now. She's fucking off work. Fucking Sandman's always a good fucking show. Why not? The best who I really suggest you donate to is fucking Janny Clips, and Beep Beep doesn't take donations. Those people are doing God's work right now. Like I said, I like Barry. I like Juice. I like Eldo. Everybody hates Eldo. I like Eldo. I don't have a problem with fucking Eldo. We all make mistakes, man. I mean, I said I should go to those places instead of that weird gay guy who says he's the Antichrist and asks people to get naked on his panel. That's kind of fucking weird. What is kind of the poetic justice and all that is Beta brought him there in order to fucking help build up his channel. And now his channel is bigger than hers because basically he allows whatever to happen as he takes pictures of his bonch cradle wrapped in an American flag fucking thong and talks about being the devil. Yeah. Okay. It's all about tarot readings though and cats. I don't mind Eldo. I've never had a problem with fucking Eldo. Other people have problems with Eldo, but I haven't had a problem with Eldo. The only thing I had a problem with Eldo is one time when I went up there to, get on his panel, fucking all the people like Amber, who fucking ran a 3-day marathon on my criminal fucking past that never happened, and fucking Beta went up there, and then Tommy James went up there and just screamed at me the entire time, and you couldn't hear me at all. It's like my mic got turned down. But even that, Eldo said he didn't do that. I don't know if other people had access to his fucking mutes or whatever else, but long story short, I don't have a problem with Eldo. I just don't go to Eldo's because he's one of Beta's people and he supports Beta. And Beta is fucking under the covered fucking nasty to me because she thinks I helped Raging Demon break open the case that she was over there at JT's fucking while she was talking to other people. And then she tried to sideline him like he was never a thing. But the fact is I had heard I seen when those messages came in, and I heard exactly what she said. She said he was abusive to women, but she was being very verbally abusive. She was very, very drunk, and apparently Beat is a whole different person when she's drunk than when she's sober. I don't know. But I heard every single one, down to the ones where she was stroking herself to his fucking goddamn wiener, okay? I heard them all of them. That was all given to me. I knew about it before she started freaking out. And then she went on a little tirade over there on the fucking panelverse and started fucking ruining his name because she didn't like the way things turned out. Probably because she was still talking to all those sneaky links in there. She didn't want to get exposed for it. And then all of a sudden I was her enemy. Okay. Well, I still tell the truth. I don't know. Why is Will Durant here, CB? Why are you here? What do you guys want? I didn't time anybody out. And if they were timed out, more than likely they were timed out because they were being inappropriate. I mean, I can't say for sure. I don't have YouTube up. I'm on my phone. And since when are you a fucking goddamn purveyor of Will Durant's fucking speak? What do you want, CB? See, here's the other thing, CB. Look, I stood up for Will Durant when nobody else would, and now all he does is trash me to get fucking people in on his stream that want to trash me because that's what people do. So, what is exactly I'm supposed to protect Will Durant for on my stream? Or you, frankly, for that matter? Why should I protect either of you? What, you think Will Durant gets some kind of fucking crown in my arena? No, ma'am. No, I'm sorry, he doesn't. I protected Will Durant time after time after time again. I'm not protecting Will Durant anymore. He thinks he's the pimp of all things. Okay. Then why are you bitching for him? It's not like Will Durant doesn't have 18,000 fucking profiles, dork girl. What's your point? Will Durant, JJR, and Jarl made me. Okay, Joe, if you say so. Well, CB is here. No, she's under CB. If it is her at all, I don't know. I can't verify any of that. You'd have to ask one of my mods. I am up on my phone on a panel. I can't verify what's going on down there. I cannot check it. I'd have to be on my computer and I'd have to check it, and I cannot see on my computer. Which is why you guys all are aware of why I'm not running my own streams, right? You starting to get the gist of it now? I haven't timed anybody out. I have no idea what they said, so I can only assume that my mods are doing a good job. It wasn't. They are gone. They were spamming? What were they spamming? Look, I trust my mods. They know exactly what I want. They always have. Dr. Diddy P. What is? Fuck, I can't see. Dr. Diddy P. Haydenstein. Spalding is banning all. We have over 7 watching in Discord. Over 7 watching in Discord. How's Spalding doing anything? He doesn't even have a wrench here, dorks. Oh, you trying to start shit? You trying to start shit? He doesn't have a wrench here. Jacob Chavez. Dumb pedophile. Who's a dumb pedophile? Jacob Chavez. I remember you, dork. You guys all talking about Captain Spaulding doing shit. Well, right now I call you out on that shit because he doesn't have a fucking wrench. What up, Dink, in real life? What's up, homie sauce? Never had you in here before. What's something Sandman would say? You saying Sandman's fucking attacking my channel? He doesn't have a wrench, baby cakes. He can't do that, sweetheart. See, I stopped streaming on my channel before Sandman and I started fucking being friends again. In fact, if you remember correctly, the last time Sandman was here, he was screaming at me on top of his fucking lungs, telling me that I was fucking messy and how I fucked LD, and then he acted like he didn't. But in lieu of events that happened between Beta, KK, Kate, and Sandman, I got to see Sandman or watch Sandman without knowing that I was watching. And he actually did some things that I felt was what a man should do. And one of that is he was mercilessly attacked. His character was attacked mercilessly by KK, and he never responded or tore her down for anything at all. In fact, it was the same thing I was impressed about with Kate. KK went after Kate, started saying a bunch of shit about her too. And Kate didn't retaliate for a long, long time. Until finally, the 3-day fucking expose of Kate and all the shit she's ever done with fucking people that fucking Barry, made possible. She didn't say anything about that. Then she got mad. Hi, Glindies. Baby. Is that you? Is that really Glinda? Why would Glinda be putting shit stains everywhere? Oh, it's not Glinda, probably. Why are you guys all cloning my girl? What's wrong with you all? I don't think that's Glinda. Watching in Discord with his friends equals something would say. Oh, I don't know, Dinky Poo. I don't go to Discords. I don't have a problem with Sandman. But make no mistake, I stand with fucking Janny for most things and JRR. So that Sandman doesn't fucking make my skin crawl anymore after things that didn't even involve me, just things that I watched. That's it. You know what I mean, Cookie Dukes? Here, who is? Why wouldn't Sandman just come in as Sandman? Why would he have to hide? Good morning, Sammy. I hope you're well today. I hope you had a great 4th of July with your family, as you, Dank IRL. Everybody who's come in to say hi. I hope you all had a great 4th of July. Anyhow, He-Man, pleasure to see you. Cap, can you do me a favor? Can you go to one of your fucking alt profiles and change it to your name so I can see you in chat? Because I can't see you in chat. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore you, but I cannot see you. I mean, you can change it to Captain Spaulding if you want, but, I can't see you and I can't go unban you at the moment. Not why I'm on stream. Hi, Donald. Good day to you, good sir. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Look, y'all, if you're looking for a fucking panel, I can't help you. I didn't even intend to stay on this long, to be honest with you. I just wanted to, people had been asking about my surgery. I wanted to update everybody and let them know that today's my last day for StreamYard. And then I only have 20 hours a month, so I will not be streaming. And if I do end up on the internet, it will be in other people's chats. And just as support for those people. And that's it. God bless you too, Sammy. I hope you had a great 4th, honey. I really do. Who is this one? Gossiper. Fuck, I can't see shit. You can never be the timeout by giving him the 10 seconds. I don't want anybody timed out here unless they're breaking the rules. There's only 3 fucking rules that you can break in here. 1, do not say the N word. I'm not losing my channel and all the things that I have on it because you like to say the N word. No using the N word. No pretending to be somebody that you're not. So no cloning. And no picking on people's families or kids. That's the only way you get timed out in here. My mods are very well trained. They know how to fucking check profiles. They will fucking delete your ass without warning if you are a fake profile. If you talk about somebody's kids or family, you are gone too. And if you sit in here and constantly say the N word, guess what? You're going to be gone too. Or any kind of racial epithet. No Indian fucking nobody, nothing from anyone, okay? We're just gonna talk to each other like fucking people, okay? Just like people. What our skin color is not gonna fucking matter, all right? All my mods know this. So if there is in some way, shape, or form that escapes you all, I'm sorry. But let me reiterate for you. My mods can time out anybody saying the N word or any kind of racial epithet over and over again without asking me. They can also time out whoever it is they feel fucking necessary and remove them from channel who is faking being somebody else, okay? It's you're not going to clone somebody and then disparage their name under their name. No, we're not doing that. Not here. You can do it in other places. I don't have control over that. 3, you're not going to threaten to kill anybody, right? And you're not going to talk about killing anybody's families. Those are the only things that can get you timed out in my room. My mods are not allowed to take out just fucking people they don't like because I like a lot of fucking people who they don't like. Trust and believe. You are a people, Patrick. And I would give wrenches to some of these panelverse people too. I would give them wrenches, but I can't do that at the moment. I'm very sorry. Like I said, why even give them a wrench? I don't think I'll ever stream again. I will be support staff only, and I will be down there without a wrench, and I will just be participating as a normal person. That's it. That's it. You and the wheel. Shut up, you mentally ill bish liar. Wow. You okay? Last time I looked, this was my stream. All right. Welcome back, Captain Spaulding and your ghost. Now I can see what you're saying. Hey, Yule, are you all right? What kind of Yule are you? Are you a Yule log? Are you a fucking what is Yule in the wheel? I don't understand what that even means. I don't get it. You want to help me out with that? Who the hell are you, anyways? Never seen that profile in my life. Fucking A, dude. Now things are going too fast. I can't read shit. Green hearts. Does that mean you're sending me weed? Anyways, those of you that are from Sammy's channel, pleasure to see all you guys. I'm afraid that I'm not here having a super cool fucking crash out panel or here trashing anybody. I'm just letting people know what's going on. And that, even though I said this last stream was before this was going to be the last stream, this is just kind of like my happy 4th of July. I'm declaring my independence from all of this. I will do what I want to do when I want to do it, but my goal is to leave completely. If I had not had so many friends here, I wouldn't even do that. In fact, I consider just, doing my thing by myself and not even telling anybody. Oh my God. Thanks for coming by and saying goodbye. I've been really worried about you, Mr. Snickers. I see you too, Tommy. Man, I was really worried about you. I'm glad to see that you're alive and breathing. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I really do. And now I don't have to explain this to my friends 50 times over, It's like, dude, it's like I love watching like Kate and Sandman and stuff, but I'm not willing to go low or dirty. And if you don't dare, then people just Crystal Marie you. And all they do is fucking pick at you and pick at you and pick at you and pick at you. That's it. And I'm not willing to do that. And now that the fucking people from over on the other side that have been basically rejected from everywhere are all making friends with each other to come over here over to their side in packs because they won't go by themselves because they're all petrified of you guys. I gotta leave or else they're gonna fucking attack you. And I'll be honest with you, as strong as you guys are, I don't want them using me as a fucking excuse to do it. I think you could beat their asses very easily. You guys are way tougher than they are. They're just insecure old people. But if I'm there, then they're gonna fucking constantly be trying to shove me out of there and be nasty to you guys for it. So you get rid of me. So I'll just take my leave. I haven't been that uh, embraced in that community all that much. The few people that I have managed to make friends with there, I love them and I appreciate them. And, I'll visit their channel every once in a while, but I don't know. It's not working for me. Like, I don't want to start these people over again. I don't know. Tommy, I'm always like, a target. They want me to flip out so they can steal my vernacular. They can pretend that they're me and they can start shit between other people. For what I don't know, I've helped every single one of these people trying to attack me. Have they ever helped me? Fuck no. And don't say showing up to my stream is helping me. None of those fuckers helped me. They didn't help me with anything. I don't accept help for one thing. Even when I have like the toughest help on the planet, I don't accept help. So, Stony. Yeah, I know. Everybody hangs out with Billy Hayden. Don't ask me why. Fucking, he's done the most awful things to people, but whatever. That's what you want to hang out with. That's on you. I'm not here to police the world. The only thing I've ever had done is fucking enlighten people to stuff they do, especially if I thought they were my friends, because I would be remiss had I not explained to them what those people are. I don't know what to tell you about Acid Trip either. I'm not going to disparage his channel either. What do you want? What do you want me to do about other people hanging around with other fucking people? How am I supposed to stop that? All I can do is warn them of who these people are. And if they choose to engage them and believe what they have to say about me or anybody else, then that's on them. I don't want to be friends with anybody who doesn't want to be friends with me. Truth be told, I've never done anything to either one of those people. In fact, Acid, I really cared about him. I wanted him to be okay. I have no idea why he did what he did, but that just ends our friendship. I move on and life goes on, and that's the way it works. Billy Hayden and I were never good friends. So don't let him fool you with that shit. For where I tolerated Billy Hayden at one time, it's not like we ever talked on the phone or backstage or any of that stuff. He wasn't a regular on my fucking channel. So, no. I don't really care what Billy Hayden does. If you guys all want to pack into Billy Hayden's, go for it. I think quickly you'll see what I see in that shit, but that's on you. Nice, Tommy. So you're free as a bird. You're nakedly dickily. Anyhow, I'm not telling you guys where to go. I'll only tell you guys where I think is safe, where you will be safe at. As far as these other people, the moment that you don't say something like or don't do something they like, they will gladly slit your throat and stalk your children and, make streams of you or whatever else, because most of them, not all of them, but most of them are very old people with no lives. And this is how they feel seen. And people who want to feel seen, it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative attention, as long as it's attention. Like that weird idiot, I'm a sister. Like, I don't even know why anybody tolerates that profile. It's basically making a mockery of fucking black people, yet they entertain it all the time. And if they knew that she was a little fucking old white lady who was religious, she'd be strung up by her toes. But since she's talking shit about me, everybody wants to pat her on the back. Okay. Okay. And if I'm not around, who are they going to pick as the next red balloon victim? As Sandman would say, where's the red balloon? Go for it, dudes. I don't know. I don't even know how long I've been on. Like 3 hours. I'm about ready to shut down, I think. I guess I just know that this is probably my last stream that I'm ever really going to do for real. And I know I said that last stream, but it's all just kind of capsized now. And, I, even though I see some of you as my friends, I am not under the delusion that anybody's my friend. I'm not. Like, I've been doing this too long. I've watched people that I have stood up for, that I have helped financially, emotionally, physically sometimes, just turn around and fucking, use me to get attention for whatever reason, their new girlfriend, whatever reason. It could be, there's a million reasons why people do this. And there's very few reasons for me to stay and take the heat for other people or fight for other people. Like Raging Demon, I was nothing but kind to Raging Demon. There was no reason for him to go over into Barry's fucking Discord and start talking shit about me because you all associate me with the Elderverse. But I'm not the Elderverse. If anything, I'm the Elderverse ops somehow because I don't fucking sit with people that dox my kids and that dox me and pretend like they're my fucking friends. I can't do that. I can't paint a fucking sickening smile on my face knowing the whole time that somebody's trying to hurt me in real life because they can't figure out it's chat and not a popularity contest. Makes me sick. You too, Richie. Love you, honey. True that. I'm a ghost. I'm not a ghost. I don't even have any fake profiles to be a ghost, darling. I wish I were a ghost. Then I wouldn't even be on this fucking live stream right now. The Holy Ghost. The ghost of Shanny Wanny. I'm sorry, what did I miss? It's going too fast. So, true cyber friends don't exist. I just know that I'm a good friend to anybody that I've tried to be friends with. But I can't tell you that there's only one person here that hasn't fucking burned me at some point. The rest have all tried. They've all talked shit about me behind my back. Whatever. See, people like what they can get from people. When you stop giving them what they want, then you start seeing who your real friends are. And let me tell you something. The list gets very small. What's your wiener? What did I miss? At some point, every single one but one person here has trashed me on somebody else's stream or for somebody else's Discord. So, well, maybe more than one, maybe like three. So, that being said, in the 10 years that I've been on this fucking social platform, that's not really good numbers. If you run the numbers, that's not so good, is it? Oh, shit. No, yeah, Tommy, it doesn't look the same. Everything's changed. That's why, like, when I stopped streaming to begin with, because my eyes got so bad, when I came back here, they got a little bit better. Like today, I can't tell where these new buttons are. Tommy, baby, they will just follow me wherever I'm at. That's what they do. Yes, it is easier to see if you use caps. Look, I introduced you guys to some really cool fucking streams. All right. You have places to go. You don't need me. If you want something more mellow and fucking close knit, go to fucking Caps or Jimbo's. If you want something more like exciting, that got people fucking playing music and telling jokes and all that other stuff, go to Kate's. Go to fucking Sandman's. Those are my favorite places to go. You'll be relatively safe at both places as long as you're not me. um Eldo's cool. Fucking Ghost is cool. Or fucking not Ghost. I'm sorry. Ghost is not cool. Ghost Town is not cool. Fucking Juice is cool though. You know, you're safe at most of those places unless you're, being a problem. There's some other people around here that use other people to collect information and to make money off of and to get memberships. I would never point you in the direction of somebody that I thought would willfully abuse you. Just remember that the people that you go to on the panelverse, they do things for money. So if they do things for money, you can't assume that them doing something is how they actually feel. You have to be careful there. You have to be able to discern right from wrong. Ron is a dickhead. Well, listen, Ron said some bullshit about me, I guess, yesterday. One, that I have a husband. I did have a husband. I love my husband. He died in fucking 2019. May 23rd, 2019. He's been dead for 6 years now. Do not have a husband. He also told people that I'm full of shit and lying about my eyesight because I got the glaucoma. Don't have the glaucoma. I wish it was as simple as that, but no, don't have the glaucoma. He also told people I'm also only trying to get people in my stream, which is hilarious to me because I haven't really ran my stream in months. And I'm not going to caps. So what stream does he think I'm trying to fucking load up? Because that's just not true. And the only reason why I'm on here today is because there's some people here that have been really kind to me and I respect them as a friend. And I wanted to apologize that I don't have the fight in me anymore to keep fighting these bastards for other people because every time I fucking do, that person that I fought for burns me. Every fucking time I do. Fucking, I white knight for Vivi, so fucking her pussy pictures don't come out. I fucking white knight for Tiffany because she's been thrown out 2,000 fucking times. I white knight for fucking goddamn, what's his face? Randy. He's just over there talking shit for fucking some other chick he's trying to get his dick sucked by. I don't know. Like, I white knight for. I don't even think Beta realizes how many people tried to fucking hook up with me to burn her. I never did. I just told my truth from how I saw it. I know Raging Demon for a long time, not fucking 4 months. I've known Carl for a long time, not just for 4 months. I don't hang out with Carl. I haven't hung out with Carl in years. But none of these people acted like this before the Beta situation. And that's just the fucking truth. So I didn't make it that way. She did. If you're not going backstage or talking to people in a sexual manner, then they're not going to get butt hurt. Some of them will, but everybody will know they're lying. But like this happened in a 4-month span. If she doesn't like the truth, then she should not be at my channel and she should not listen to it because I tell the truth from what I see, from what they show me, from what you show me. So, and I'm watching people stroke her ego and making her feel fucking better because she's conceited. She's always talking about how hot she is and right? And then they get mad and they call her a bitch and a hoe and all kinds of other stuff and act like they're fucking going to take her down. And next thing I know, they're up in her fucking cooter again. So what difference does it make? Why would I white knight for anybody? Anywhere. Makes no sense, my friends. Well, truth in your pants is always a great thing. You can always shut somebody up by sticking that in their fucking mouth. Anyhow, that being said, I am going on, what is it? A couple hours now. 3 hours. Or is it 2 hours or 1 hour? Fuck, I can't even see it. Damn, I was hoping the surgery would work way better. 3 hours, 45 minutes. Hey, all of you that came to my last stream. Much love. And I hope you guys all do really well. And, I hope you all had a great holiday. And no matter if you're my friend or my foe, I don't wish anything bad upon anybody because fucked up people just make people fucked up. Thanks for being my friends when I was streaming. Thanks for hanging out with me when I was lonely. Thanks for giving me somebody to talk to when my husband died. Thank you for all the things that you did do for me. And I'll try to carry those things with me instead of all the other things that happened afterwards. Most of you are good people with good hearts. And it's my wish that you guys are the ones that end up on top of this fucking food chain, even though it looks like the odds are stacked against you. I love you all. And even the people that have done bad and wrong to me, I still have love for you. I just will not fucking tolerate you treating me like you treat other people. That being said, I hope you live good lives. I hope it's worth everything that you wanted it to be. In the meantime, I'm going to try to live my best life. And those of you who can already contact me, you're welcome to contact me any way you want. Call me, text me, ignore me. But just know that I'm not leaving you. I'm leaving the situation that is not healthy for me right now. And I'm going to get a different hobby. And I don't know if I'm going to come back or stream. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. That being said, I know I won't be streaming anymore, but I might go to streams once in a while. I haven't decided yet. But I love you all. Take care of each other, okay? Hold on tight. Because you never know when tomorrow's going to be your last day on the job. Good night, everybody. Much love to you all. Bye.